Good morning. Welcome. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this fabulous Friday. I am going to be live for about 3 hours today. We'll see how we go. If you are watching this back later with me, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay, and you receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. If you are watching this with me live right now, hello, welcome. Just check I've got sound. I have. Welcome, Lynn. Great to see you, honey. Thank you for being here. So, got moderator in first thing, which is always wonderful. So, let's do it then. I've got various cards here today. So, Ling says, hi, Liz. Estes actions to me, Ling, now until the end of the month. Will there be more communication from him to me? So, I do feel there's going to be more communication. Okay, I just feel he's struggling with the communication, like how to open up to you. So he's overcoming like his fears, his judgments, he's just overcoming the things that are stopping him from communicating, which is really good. Yeah, he's definitely going to reach out. And he wants to take physical action, as in to meet up with you, but I feel that's where the struggle is. So I am feeling that there is going to be communication, more of that. I just feel you've got to be patient with how it comes in, when it comes in, how it is, what it's like. Not trying to force anything forward. Just be in the flow of it, okay? Yeah, I love you, but, okay? So there's that but there. So he does love you, but he's got things he's sorting out and coming to terms with, and he's overcoming his fears. So he's saying, of course I love you, and that will never change. Okay, so his love for you will never change, but he's saying I have to be free of the past and the pain and everything else that holds me back first, so we can have a good life together. And so I can love you the right way. And I need time to do this right. So I do feel he's going to do it right eventually. You just got to give him that time, okay? So, but I feel, yes, I'll be surprised if there isn't communication. Angels are by your side. Look at that. Wow. So you may see feathers. You may see 444. So the angels are with you, helping you, guiding you, protecting you, watching over you. It's all good. Let me pull you one more card. Anything else you need to know from him to you? Hey, Natalia, great to see you, honey. What's the message? I feel like a waste of your time. That's his fear. He feels like he's wasting time, for one. He knows he's got to get his act in gear, but he also is dealing with self-worth issues. I feel like a waste of your time. So in other words, he doesn't feel good enough for you, and that's still something he's working through. That makes sense with the judgment card coming out as well. So he's judging himself for the past. I hope that helps, okay? So patience is key. So big welcome to everyone who's in the house. We've got Dodger in the house as well. We've got Anne. Welcome. So Natalia, thank you for being here, honey. Hi, Liz, any message from Grayson today? So what does Grayson want to say to you today? Look at this. We've had many lifetimes together, and I've loved you in all of them. This has given me that vibe about the past that we spoke about in the reading. So it's like he knows this. He knows that you've got this soul connection. We have had lifetimes before. I know I've loved you in all of that. So he is aware of his feelings there. So he may be having dreams about you. Dreams are very vivid right now. You know, I've dreamt about my twin pretty much every night this week. So dreams are very vivid. So obviously if you're dreaming about them, they're dreaming about you. We've got, yes, this is your soulmate or twin flame. So it's confirmation here. So what I'm feeling is, what's going on with Grayson is, he is really starting to understand that this love is very deep and a special bond, and it's soul level special. So he's coming to terms with things. You know, he's going through his own form of awakening, and he may be having health issues because of this too. So ascension. Okay, so I've been experiencing high periods of ascension that's been affecting my physical health and well-being, and I've also been dealing with this. So when we go through awakening, as you know, when we level up, when we change, when we transform, we will go through physical things. So if you've been experiencing any physical things, whatever they are, it's very obvious it's connected with him. Either the emotional things he's going through or the physical things themselves. He said, I've also been working on my diet and my appearance, so when I come back into your life, I feel confident and healthy. So he's also working on himself, and you may be mirroring that, because that may also be something you're doing. You may be working on your diet, your appearance, your physical self too. But it's like he's confirming to you that he knows deep down on some level that you are twin flame / soulmates, however you perceive it to be. you know, this is really like the feminine. We know it's a twin flame. The masculine sometimes don't get that label, so they see it as we are soulmates, you know, but it means the same thing from their perspective. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Anne in the house. Thank you for being here, honey. Anne says, may I get a message from Frank and advice? So what's going on with Frank today? What's going on with Frank today? What's the message coming through from Frank today? I actually thought about you yesterday because I'm rewatching Fear of the Walking Dead, and there's someone in the credits every time it comes on called Frank. You know, like how they say the producer or whoever it is. And I always think of you. Okay, it says the saddest part is waking up and realizing it was just a dream. Now, again, this is potent energy with dreams. So I do feel he's dreaming about you right now. You may also be dreaming about him. But if you aren't, okay, don't worry about that. This is showing you he is dreaming about you. And then he feels sad when he wakes up and realizes it was just a dream. So it's showing you he's still very much connected to you. And he's still very in love with you and he still wants you. But again, you know as well that he's going through his transformation phase, you know, finding that new identity, working on his work life, sorting himself out. So, and you are dreaming about him. I'm not surprised. You know, dreams are very vivid right now. So, what's the message? Every night this week I've had a dream about my twin. So, since probably last week, like last Thursday or something. I haven't skipped you, Dodger. I'm doing donations, okay? I will answer you in a minute, okay? I haven't skipped. I don't skip people, okay? It's just people start donating, so I have to get on it. Otherwise, I get behind, okay? So we've got Natalia's donation then, Anne. You're part of my soul. This is what he wants you to know, Anne, okay? So he is aware. That's what he's dreaming about. This is a dream deck. So in his dreams, he's recognising that you are one, that you are part of him, that you belong together. And that's why these dreams are so vivid that he's having. Okay, so it's like he's saying, it's sad when I wake up and realise it's a dream. So he does miss you. Okay, you may not believe it, okay, but it's true. He does miss you. Yeah, he's definitely thinking about you. Look at this, someone you love is thinking of you right now. So he is thinking about you at night. Now we've got the full moon there as well. Now it's the new moon tomorrow. We move towards the full moon on the 7th. So I think it's the 7th of September. So I feel he's going to be thinking about you more and more as things, like as time moves on. And that's also because you're walking away. Now, you're not walking away as in moving on. You are focusing on you. So it's time to walk away. That doesn't mean you give up. It doesn't mean you stop loving him. It means you're aware, okay, it's time for me to put myself first now. I need to walk away from the confusion, the struggle, the drama, the chaos, the panic, all of the things that you've been worrying about. And he'll feel that. So when you start giving back to you, he will feel that, not necessarily you walking away, but that you're pulling your energy back to you. And that will affect him, okay? So that's the guidance. Keep doing you. He's saying there's loyalty and differences. So what he's saying is, I am a loyal person, and it breaks my heart that I haven't yet been able to show you this side of me. I am loyal to you, and I will prove this to you in so many ways in our future. Now, don't get distracted by karmic people, because loyalty with twin flames is different than with anyone else. He is loyal to you in his own way, in his heart and soul. Okay? And he said, I am worried about what people will think, which is something I'm learning to overcome in this lifetime. Our differences are part of the attraction. So there could be differences between you that are part of the attraction, but he's also coming to terms with. Now, this could be spiritual differences, as in you're high up in your spiritual level, as in you're the divine feminine, you know your worth and all of that, and he's struggling with himself because of what he's been through in the past. So I'm not saying like there's big differences that are in the way. This is about leveling up, okay? Let me get you a new moon message. Obviously I'm going to be live tomorrow as well for a new moon message, but I just want to get you some guidance for this day, or something you can focus on. We've got dream it, believe it, you'll receive it. There you go. So I feel what the message here is, that your dreams are giving you signs and guidance. So I'm not surprised this has come out. So it says dream it. So you're going to dream about it and then believe in what you're dreaming, which means trust in what you're being shown in your dreams, and then you'll receive it. So if you perhaps have a dream that is talking to you, or you are messaging each other, that's a sign that that's going to come in. Okay, it may take time to manifest, but it's coming. And I feel this is what he's dreaming about as well. I hope that helps, okay? They give me a little bit of fear there. So again, like I say, I'm not missing anyone out. I am prioritising energy exchanges, but Dodger came in first. So after links. I'm going to do Dodger says, does William want to propose to me? Okay, does William want to propose to you, Dodger? Does William want to propose to you? So cards coming through, we've got the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Now, they're both in reverse because I feel this is something he's thinking about. So, and he's thinking about it in the dreams he's having, the 5D realm, like in his mind, in his fantasies. And he knows that that would very likely lead to a calmer time. So I feel he thinks about what a life with you would be like, or how it will be in marriage, and it would be very calm. But I do feel he's got to get there. So I don't feel he's planning to at this moment. But it's something he's thinking about in his mind. What does he want to say to you? So I feel like he wants to, but he's not ready to. That's the kind of energy I'm picking up. But he's feeling it in his gut. We've got solar plexus activation. So he feels in his gut that he's meant to be with you in that way. And I feel that's what you want too. So you want the same things. He says, as my intuition increases and I spend more time in isolation, so he's definitely been having time by himself to think and process, I'm more able to process and understand my thoughts, emotions, and this situation. And he's put my situation, but I feel he's processing it. So it's something that's deeply on his mind, and he is thinking about it. I just feel he's not ready to actually put it into action yet. He said, I'm having a few stomach issues as I'm currently taking in and digesting knowledge and information and understanding things that I already know. So I do feel he's aware of this, and he is aware that this is what he wants. He's just not ready to do it yet. My gut instinct is pointing me in the right direction, and I will suddenly intuitively know what I need to do. I'm becoming stronger now. So I do feel this is coming, just not quite yet. Okay, let me also bring in an energy around this with the yes or no deck. So I use this deck more for an oracle deck than a yes or a no. So if a no comes out, don't panic, okay? Is he going to propose? What do we need to know about it? You've got a yes anyway, and it's going to be spontaneous. So it says, in a sudden, spontaneous way that shocks you. So in other words, you won't be expecting it. It will be a shock. Okay, so he is going to do it, and you're probably thinking, well, when? Okay, when is he going to do it then, Liz? When? When's the timing? See if we can get a timing. But I feel you've got to let go of the when. Just see if what comes out. Is there a timing for when William's going to propose to Dodger? Is there a timing? Is there a timing coming through? At night, okay? But it's in reverse, so it could be in the day. Okay, I feel you've got to let go of the when. So I feel really, again, he doesn't know himself when he's going to do it. That's why it's in reverse, because he could be planning something romantic. But again, it may not happen that way. You know, he may have kind of this plan in his mind about what he's going to do, but it doesn't happen that way, does it, sometimes, you know? So it could be in the day when he's planning it at night. Seems like everyone is dreaming a lot about that. Yeah, absolutely. You know, I'm having very vivid dreams right now. I actually woke up at 5 o'clock this morning and didn't have any dreams. And then I thought, right, I'll just have another hour. And then I went into a very deep sleep and had a dream about him then. And I feel like we're remembering these dreams too. I hope that helps, okay? So big thank you to everyone who's jumping in today. We've got Samantha, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what's Gabriel going through at the moment? Okay, what's Gabriel going through at the moment? Straight out. Heart chakra activation, because he loves you. Okay, I know these cards are probably backwards again, but he says heart chakra activation, I love you and grief. So the message is he's going through a bit of pain because he loves you and he's not with you, and his heart is opening. Okay, so he's saying, my heart is opening to our higher love because I love you. Okay, I love you and I intend to be with you and love you for the rest of my life. So for that to happen, he's got to open up and go through his pain of not being with you right now, which he is. We've got grief. So he's saying, my heart is opening up to our higher love. I am experiencing heart pain, heart flutters and palpitations, and I'm being guided to slow down. You may feel this too. So this is about not needing to rush anything. So he may be busy right now, rushing around doing stuff, and he needs to slow down. And that's, you know, maybe have the weekend off, or he may be able to slow down over the weekend in some way. But I feel you are probably going to be feeling this heart chakra activation anyway. So you may be experiencing your own heart flutters, palpitations, pain, feeling out of breath even, because he's going through this. And he's saying, I've recently gone through a loss. So he could have lost a loved one, or he could have lost something. You know, he could have lost something financially, he could have lost a person, as in a friendship or a loved one, like a family member. an animal. He could have gone through something that's brought feelings up for healing. And again, this is missing you. So he's definitely feeling the grief of missing you. But he may have also gone through something. Okay, or he's thinking about someone he's lost. So this could be like someone he's lost in the past, perhaps someone he didn't know very well, like like I didn't know either of my granddads at all because they died before I was born. So things can come up in your mind just at random times that make you realise you don't want to waste any more time, and that's what he's realising. He's saying, I don't want to waste a second longer without you in my life. So he's coming to terms with doing something. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Yeah, meditate on it. So he's in deep thought right now, thinking, processing, working it out. So the silence is helping. So he's trying to centre himself to work out what to do. Meditate on it is about gaining the next steps, understanding what to do about it. I hope that helps, okay? Big thank you, Tony's jumping in. I'm sending you lots of love. Thank you for being here, guys. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. Ram, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for emailing me as well. I'm out of town at my mum's this week. They give me some fear. So you may be working on releasing fear right now, or that could be connected with your twin. There's a lot of deep fear there. So I feel this is your twin's deep fear that I'm picking up on. It's not nice when it comes up that way. It's like a sicky feeling. So your twin may be going in and out of feeling sick and stressed and, a lot of physical stuff going on. And it's because of the emotions. On Tuesday, I had a dream. There you go. Okay, dreams again. On Tuesday, I had a dream about my person here with me. She mentioned before about wanting to come and visit, also seeing 2 doves in the yard each day. Well, doves are a symbol of peace, as you know, but also a sign of union. And the fact that you've seen 2 is a huge sign of togetherness. So what's the energy right now? What do you need to be aware of? Yeah, we've got peace and forgiveness. So I feel those doves are a sign of that. So that's why you've seen the doves. This is what the angels are answering here. So the doves are about peace and forgiveness, letting go of the past, forgiving everything and rising. And you may still be working on certain things that you do need to forgive. And that's why that dove's come in. Okay, and this could be you just forgiving yourself for perhaps putting your heart on your sleeve, feeling vulnerable, even believing that was the time, Our 5D connection is out of this world. So right now you're very heavily connected in the 5D. That's why you're dreaming. That's why you're having the signs you're having. You're feeling all the energy. So there's definitely a lot of power there. Okay, so the 5D connection is really powerful. That's where the inner union is right now. What else is she going through? You're the only one I crave like this, and it makes me crazy. I'm definitely picking up on that because they give me this sicky feeling, which is how she does feel when she feels like she's losing you or she's lost you, in and out, how she can be. So she's saying, you're the only one I crave like this. You're the only one that drives me crazy in this way. So there's no one else who makes her feel the way that you do. Just bear with me, chat jumped up there. Let me go back to where I am. I'm sorry I hold so much in. I've always been this way. So she struggles with her emotions. She struggles with opening up her emotions. She's saying, I've always been this way. So it's not like something, that it's not like you're doing anything that's making her act crazy or anything like that. This, she's saying, I've always been this way. This is a wound. So it's a wound that she has to heal. Thank you for accepting me as I am. Isn't that beautiful? So she is grateful for the way you handle her, okay? And she's saying, I hate that you read my energy and I can't hide from you. So it scares her that you read her energy the way you do, that you make her feel this crazy way and so vulnerable. Remember, it's not your fault. It's nothing you're doing wrong, but it's everything you're doing right. So let's bring in a message for the new moon, something you can focus on or do. So, obviously she is connected with you in the 5D. She wants to be around you physically. There's just right now is not the right time. So you are manifesting great things. So if you've seen 777, that's your sign that this is manifesting into form. Write down 10 things you want and visualize how it feels to have or experience that. So obviously you've already had a preview of living with her. So if you want that again, then obviously you can imagine what it feels like and feng shui your space. So this could be you decluttering, clearing space, making room. Obviously you could be getting rid of things you no longer need because obviously you did move your space, you did move your stuff, and then you've moved your stuff back, or there's still things that are, I feel this is also about her stuff, like how you're still holding on to each other's stuff, if that makes sense. So what I'm feeling is just clean up your energy field and let her do the same. I hope that helps, because that'll create like an energetic shift. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, thank you for the donation. Message from Adam. So what does Adam want to say to you today? What does Adam want to say? I want to learn how to be vulnerable and authentic. So this is something he is learning through the connection with you. Okay, I want to learn. So that's showing you he is growing. He is accepting things. He is facing things. I want to know how to be vulnerable and authentic. So when he comes to you, he wants to be authentic with you. And also to be vulnerable about his feelings. You know, he wants to be loving and gentle. He wants to be opening up about things and expressing things. There's fear there, though. There's going to be fear around that. Yeah, the stars are aligning for us. So the universe is on this. Lots of fear around being authentic and vulnerable, though, because I feel he's worn a mask for a long time, with not just about you, but with everyone. So the universe is on this. So you may be seeing 222. Okay, which is a sign of that. They give me tooth pain as well, which is decision. So he's definitely making this decision to come forward in an authentic way. Look at this, you've got divinely connected here. The cards before and after this one hold great significance when put together. That's what the card says. Well, you've got the stars are aligning for us, and then whatever this card is. So the message is you are divinely connected. So nothing can stop you from being together when the time is right. Yeah, someone you love is thinking of you right now. So he is thinking about you, and this is going to get more and more intense and more potent as we move towards the full moon in September. So I feel definitely moving ahead. The moon energy as well, we've got the new moon coming in tomorrow, is going to create this feeling inside him that he can't shake. So that's the message. I hope that helps. Okay, let me pull you a card for you, actually. Well, some guidance for you with this new moon. They are very grateful to be loved by you. So that's what you have to remember. He is grateful for you. So remember your power. I hope that helps. Mariana, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. How's Em thinking about our conversation yesterday? Emotion, water, emotion. I feel so emotional when it comes to you. So whatever you spoke about, it's made him feel emotional. He said, I feel so emotional when it comes to you and our relationship. My eyes tear up and I can't help but cry sometimes because of the things that have happened. So it's made him emotional. Okay, so he may have had a tear or two about whatever it is. It doesn't matter whether it's something that's been you perceive to be good or you perceive to be bad. It's brought emotion up in it. He's saying it's hard for me to show my feelings. But I vow not only to be a better person, but to spend the rest of my life making up for the past and showing you how much I care with words and actions. So his intention is to step up, and whatever you've spoke about, it's brought emotion up. So what else is going on with this conversation yesterday? Yeah, we've got change. So obviously there needs to be some kind of change, but it's in reverse as well. So it could be a block to the change. It could be something stopping the change, or it's like an ending to bring in a new beginning. So I don't know if you've spoke about something ending or changing, or it's not the end. It may feel that way in some way, but it's not. Okay, so it's like something has to change or end to have this new beginning. But I feel the message is emotion. It's brought emotion up. So what's the guidance for you with the new moon? What's the guidance for you with the new moon? We've got call on Archangel Raguel to bring you together. So Raguel is the harmonizer of heaven. So if you call on him, he's going to create a way forward. I hope that helps, okay? Fatima, thank you for the donation. Messages from F, okay? What's going on with F? We've got authenticity. I'm ready to show the world the real me. Now, I feel this is something shifting between now and February. The Aquarius season is around February. So I feel that this is when you're going to see him in his most authentic form. Okay, you could be connected with the Aquarius sign somewhere in his chart, or you could be connected with that. But I'm connected with this more about a timeline. So I feel by February, his intention is, and it's like the angels are showing you, he's going to be more authentic. He's going to be more ready to be with you than he is now. Okay, because he's going to be operating in his truth, his authentic self, wanting to show the world who he really is and you. So I feel the message here is that be very patient right now because things are shifting, the tide is turning. And he wants you to know that, he's saying, I do want to be the real me. I want to show you and the world who I really am. And I feel, oh my goodness me, you can't write it, can you? Aquarius again, look at this. So 2 Aquarius cards coming out. Something is definitely happening for you in this connection with him around the Aquarius season. Okay, so we've got free spirit, humanitarian, rebellious. So it's like he's going to go against everything that he's always done to fight for you. And this is very likely happening either around the Aquarius season or between now and then. Okay, the Aquarius season is the 20th of Jan to the 18th of February. So that's a big timeline for your connection. So focus on you right now. Focus on peace. I hope that helps, okay? Stella, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, message from the angels in my DM for today. So what's the message coming through from the angels for you today? Let go with grace. So again, this is about just surrendering, giving it to God, having faith, you know, letting go with grace, just being at peace with where you are, allowing things to come to you. And when you have those, wobbles, which we all do, breathe, come back into the present moment, affirm that you are safe. So letting go isn't moving on. It means you're just giving this to heaven and allowing things to unfold naturally. So what's going on with your DM today? What's going on with your DM today? What's going on with your DM today? Don't worry. Wow. So it's like he's coming through with this message that's saying to you, don't worry. When you let go with grace, I will move forward with courage. Please don't worry about me or us. I will find my way. It's part of my mission and purpose to do so. And we are fine, even if it seems otherwise, our bond is unbreakable and undeniable. So what he wants you to know is there's no need to worry. If you're worrying about something connected with him or what he's going through or what's going to happen, it's like he's coming through saying, hey, don't worry about us. It's going to be okay. So the angels are reassuring you there's no need to fear. So let me connect with your energy. Flying out, okay. First card is, I've worked on my body, mind and soul for you. So you may be thinking about the things you've done, and you may be even thinking, well, why aren't you doing the same? Or, you know, I'm doing the work, when's it going to happen? So I feel this is you doing the work. So it's like the angel saying everything you're doing right now is working for you. You know, you've been working on your body, your mind and your soul to move into alignment. Do you ever think about me? I always think about you. So you may be just thinking, is he thinking about me? Does he care? You know, am I on his mind? And he's saying, hey, don't worry, of course I do. Do you ever miss me? I feel tortured without you. So this is what you're going through. This is why you're perhaps worrying or feeling there's something wrong or going into ego. You know, I feel tortured without you. Do you miss me? But you're tortured by your own thoughts. You know, does he miss me? Does he care? Does he think about me? I've been working on me. What's he doing? And he's saying, hey, don't worry about me. It's part of my mission to be with you. I hope that helps, okay? Jane, thank you for the donation. Can I have a message from my twin? I'm seeing 1111. So 1111 is the number of awakening. It's about the universe getting your attention and saying, hey, it's going to be okay. So you've got Aries energy coming through here, bold, impulsive, motivated. So I feel the reason you're seeing 1111 is because something is going to happen soon. There's going to be a bold move made. So there's fiery energy between you. So you may be feeling the Kundalini rising, the passion, the fire. You could be connected with Aries as in the sign, but I'm seeing this more about, again, the timeline. So it's the furthest timeline out for things moving in a very bold, very fiery way is between now and March. So something is, like the momentum is building as you move forward, and it's going to be an impulsive move. You know, your person's going to be very motivated to do this. So I do feel he's going to make a move. It will be bold. It will be impulsive. He won't be expecting it. He may be very passionate, this move as well, because he's feeling all the passion and fire. It's like he can't stay away from you. And it says, there's only one of me, remember that. So I feel that what he is remembering right now, what he's realising or really coming to terms with is that he can't replace you in any way, shape or form. There's only one of you. And he's also saying to you, there's only one of me. So I feel like he's also a bit worried that you're going to move on. You know, and like he's coming through in that bold way saying, hey, there's only one of me, just like there's only one of you. We're never going to replace each other. So what's the point? But I do feel there's a little pang of jealousy there when he thinks about you with someone else, or, you know, he worries that you're going to move on. So what else does he want you to know? What else does he want you to know? He's saying Capricorn, adventure. So this is what he wants. So you've powerful, you've got Aries and Capricorn coming through. Okay, so it may mean something, but again, you've got timeline there. You've got Capricorn to Aries. So Capricorn is the 22nd of December, and Aries is the 19th of April. So, you know, the furthest outlined. So this could be something happening between January to April. And I am picking up on a collective message for December to April anyway. But he's saying, I want to enjoy life with you by my side. So you spur that in him. You know, when he thinks about you, he feels excited. He feels empowered. He feels like he's thriving. I don't feel he feels like that in any other way. And that's why you're seeing 1111, because it's like feeling alive with each other. I hope that helps, okay? Todd, great to see you. Thank you for the donation. How does my ex feel about me? How does your ex feel about you? Let's bring this deck in. Give me fear. Some fear coming up. So you may challenge this person. This person may feel challenged by you. Not challenged by you as in conflict, as in you know, test them in ways they've never been tested before, make them feel things they've never felt before. Fire. There you go. So your person feels a lot of fire when it comes to you. So fire is passion and desire, but it can also be anger and emotion. It's like feelings, a lot of feelings. You know, it's like hot and cold energy, but it's like you set this person on fire in many ways, and you, they're giving me this feeling that you challenge this person in ways that no one ever has, and that brings the fire up in there. And obviously when we get challenged in some way, we can get defensive, we can get angry, we can get frustrated, but it's all passion and purpose. Your person's saying this to you. Okay, no matter what's happened, no matter what's gone on, you create a spark in me. I have a drive and passion that I've never felt. Okay, so it's a drive and a passion, like a change, like if you've changed this person in such a way that you'll always be in this person's energy and heart, okay? So you may be experiencing this as a soul connection. You may say, I can't forget this person. I feel like we're meant to be. You know, your ex is saying, you ignite something primal in me that reminds me that I'm alive. That's because you've challenged this person in every way. I can only ever feel truly satisfied when I'm with you. So it doesn't matter what your ex has been doing since. Okay, they've never found the same satisfaction or feeling that they've had with you. That scares me and excites me all at the same time. That's why I run. So I feel like it's very overwhelming energy, and this could have led to the breakup in some way. But the way your person feels about you now is still feeling that fire, that desire, and that spark. I hope that helps, okay? Angel, thank you for the donation. Angel says, hi Liz, may I know how my twin is feeling, his intentions towards me. Also got guidance regarding my life in general and career. So what's going on with your twin and his feelings towards you? What's going on with your twin and his feelings towards you? It won't work yet, okay? So he's saying it will work, just not yet, okay? So it's like he's saying, the reason why I'm not coming forward yet, or why it's not happening at this moment, is because it won't work yet. Okay, he's saying, I still have valuable soul lessons I need to learn, and it won't work between us right now for that reason. Which also means that you also have your own lessons to learn too, because you are mirrors. You are learning at this time too. When we're both ready and the lessons have been learned, the universe will bring us together permanently in this lifetime. So trust in that, as I so strongly do. So what your twin is saying is, I do believe we're meant to be together, just not quite yet. And that's why there may be a block, okay? Because it's not like a block as in the universe is stopping this. Give me a block there as well in the communication. So there could be a block in communication, or maybe you are actually physically blocked in some way, or you feel like they're blocking you out. But this is because there's still lessons being learned. And what your person's saying is, I feel pressured. And it's not you pressuring them, it's their own mind and self. He said, I feel pressured by my own mind and I need some space to figure things out. So this is why it's taking time. So his intention is to figure this out and then move towards you in an unblocked way. Or unblock you if you are blocked. But he's saying, I will unblock you when I feel calmer and back in control. So remember, this isn't necessarily about a physical block. If you're thinking, hang on, there is no block. He's blocking you out. He's pushing you away. He's not around you for a reason, because he's saying, my intention is to come forward when I feel calmer, less pressured and back in control, when he's learning these lessons. So patience is the key, okay? So what do your angels want you to know in general? We've got speak your truth, okay? So this is about you being authentic. And also about you speaking your truth. So when you do come back together, be you, speak your truth, but do it in a very kind, very gentle, very loving way that gets the point across, but doesn't bring in an argument or defensiveness. And this may well be what you need to know in general right now, because you're saying guidance in general, career, speak your truth, be yourself, be authentic. Don't be afraid to say what's on your mind, but ask Archangel Gabriel to help you to do it in a very calm way. And you've got the Chariot, so things are moving forward. So whatever's going on in your life in general, career, love, it's all moving forward, and it's been moving forward in its own way since July. And I feel your career could move forward as well. So just keep doing what you're doing. You know, if you're wanting like something else in career, then this is something you have the power to move towards. But you have the power is in your hands. That's the message. As long as you speak your truth, you will be in control. I hope that helps. Let me just have a drink. Okay, we got Anuan, thank you for the donation. Hi Les, any messages about DM's current feelings towards me? So what's his current feelings? Denial. They just made me feel like I didn't do it, but they made me give me the feeling of biting your tongue. So he may be holding himself back right now from things he really does want to say. He's saying, I'm in denial here. I don't understand exactly what I'm feeling because it feels new and scary to me. So I'm pushing you away and trying to repress it until I can handle it better. So he doesn't quite know how to handle the situation or his feelings or his emotions. So he wants to reach out and talk to you, but he's biting his tongue. Or if you are in communication, he's biting his tongue, which means he isn't saying what he wants to say because there's fear there. Okay? So the message for you is visualize your dreams into reality. Now, you may be dreaming about each other anyway. Or you may start having more vivid dreams moving forward. But this is about what you can do when you are awake. Okay, so you can spend time visualizing being with him or him reaching out to you or him opening up to you or whatever it really is that you want, you can visualize that. So the guidance for you is to visualize your dream right now into reality. And I feel he's also doing that in his own way because he's thinking about you. And when you're constantly thinking about someone, obviously you're manifesting that. I'm remembering who I am. So he's going through a big awakening process right now, remembering who he is as a soul and why he's come to earth. So he is learning while there is either a silence or why he's holding back. So just know that everything is happening the right way right now. There's no need to worry. You know, things are happening for the right reasons. So spend some time visualizing what you want, especially with the new moon, because the new moon is about creation, and be kinder to yourself as well. And I feel he does want to be kinder to you. He perhaps does feel like he's been a bit cruel towards you with his behaviour. So this is an opportunity for you to fill up your own cup and be kinder to you. So be very kind and loving towards yourself right now while he sorts himself out and figures things out. I hope that helps, okay? GR, great to see you. Thank you for the donation. I've got to say this to you as well. I recorded a video yesterday for the weekend. Where are we now? Yeah, for the weekend, because I'm only pre-recorded a few days because I've been on holiday. And you know when I use the initials, GR came into the initials. So I feel that reading will be very special for you when it comes out. I can't remember what date's on, but it's one of them. So raise true feelings and intentions towards and what's new. So what he's saying to you is recovery. So he's going through a recovery right now. I am in recovery from my past behaviour. Now, you know that. You know what his past behaviour is. You know what he's done, what he's been through, and what's affected you. And he's saying, I'm in recovery from my past behaviour. Now, recovery could also be connected with addiction. So anything he's been addicted to or that's been like addiction, you know, because certain behaviours can be an addiction. We said, I'm in recovery from my past behaviour and healing addictions and codependency. Because he needs to be free of those things to be with you in a healthy way. And that's what's new. He's saying, this is a new beginning for me. It's time for me to be free of the past, to take back my power. I am healing. And that's a powerful thing for him to tell you. I am healing. I am in recovery. This is a new time for me, a new beginning. So I feel this is a really good sign, okay? So what else do you need to, especially with your initials coming out in that reading? Yeah, again, we've got the same card that we've just had coming out. Visualize your dreams into reality. So if you're having dreams about him or you start dreaming of him, it's going to show you what's about to happen in your reality. So you're being shown signs. So, for example, if your dream he messages you, it's going to happen. You know, if you dream you're talking, it's going to happen. Well, you just got to have faith in the when. It's like a preview. Look at this, twin flames. This love is extraordinary. So he is well aware the way he feels for you is different than what he's felt with anyone else, anyone from the past. He is aware that's codependency. They're giving me fear. And he's releasing fears around that. And he knows that you are a soul bond. He possibly even knows about the twin flame label here because you may have talked about this. But he's saying, I do know that this love is different, wild, extraordinary, magical. So he's going through a recovery. I hope that helps. Okay, let's pull you a card for you. What do you need to know? The message for you is their heart is opening. Use rose quartz to attract their love. So his heart is opening right now to you and how he wants this love to be. He is going through a healing, a recovery. So the angels are on this. I feel Archangel Raphael around him and Archangel Jophiel too. So if you want to use rose quartz, you can wear it, or you can hold it, or you can just have it around you to attract his love in. But also think positively, you know, and say, affirm it, you know, all is well, everything is working out beautifully for me, everything is happening in divine timing, whatever it is. I hope that helps, okay? But he is always silent. So what he's showing you is he isn't yet ready to speak out. He isn't yet ready. That's why he's silent, but he's showing up. So it's like he's showing you he's in healing. He's going through a healing by being silent. So it's like the angel saying the silence is helping. I hope that helps, okay? Sophia, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, love reading, please, thank you. So what's the message for you in love today? So there's a miracle coming, okay? So you may be seeing bees in your physical world. You may see an actual bee, or you may go somewhere and you see a picture of a bee, or there's a bee on a mug or something like that, because there's a miracle being manifested. And while this miracle in your love life is being manifested, that you are safe and protected. So you could also see a brown bear as a symbol of strength and a symbol of power, and that whatever is being manifested is going to bring stability in. So I feel stability is being manifested in your life with the person that you desire. Okay, whether this is the person on your mind, or if you're wanting a new love, whatever it is for you, but your journey is safe and protected, and there is a miracle on the way. Okay, so you could even see 777, 888. So what's the message from the new moon cards for you? What's the message? Flying out. So first card for you is write down 10 things you love and feel grateful. Now it says love about them. So you may want to think about, if you've got a specific person on your mind, you may want to think about the 10 things you love about them. Now you've probably got more than 10 things, but think about 10 things, and then it puts you into a powerful energy because it raises your vibration, it helps you to heal anything that's happened, and it moves you out of fear. So 10 things you love about them and feel grateful, or you can think about 10 things you love in general, or you can think about 10 qualities you want your person to have, and then visualize them, okay? And look at this, contact will resume. So I feel this is definitely you connecting with someone from the past, okay, that you're going to resume contact with, and what will speed it up or move it forward is you being grateful for everything. I hope that helps. And I feel that may be what you need to know, because obviously in a general love reading or a love reading, because perhaps you're thinking it's gone too far, or it's too late, or is it over? Or you may be worried about the connection, and the angels are kind of reassuring you. They're saying contact will resume, and the will is in capital letters. I hope that helps, okay? Naina, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. How will September be for me? Thank you, Liz. So, how will September be for you? How will September be for you? Flying out, okay? So, message for you is trust the universe. So, September will be good for you when and how and if you trust the universe, which you do. And this is the first quarter moon in Aquarius as well. So, you may be guided here with the Aquarius energy to trust the universe between now and the Aquarius season. Because again, remember, something is shifting between December and April collectively, and the Aquarius season is Jan to Feb. So something could be happening around that time. So again, this could be a sign for you to not worry about Christmas time or, you know, the holidays, that kind of thing. Just have faith in what the new year is bringing in. And I know you're asking me about September, but the more you trust the universe now, moving into September, the better things will be. We've got Virgo and Pisces. Now, what I'm feeling here is they're giving me a timeline. So they're giving me Virgo season, which we move into on Saturday, and then Pisces season, which is, again, February, March. So I feel something is coming between the Virgo and the Pisces season for you. So between Saturday and March, okay, this is when something is shifting and changing. So it's like you're being asked to have faith at this time. And you know yourself, being a reader, that timelines are guidelines. So you're being asked to have faith. I feel this is why this is coming through, so you don't get disheartened if anything doesn't happen in September, or if things don't move forward perhaps the way you think they will or you want them to. It's about patience, remember, as power. And there could be a message with the Pisces and the Virgo as in the signs, but I feel it's a timeline, okay? And the more faithful you are, and the more you observe, then you're able to analyse what's going on. The more you're able to humanise the connection. And remember, I spoke about that in a video not long ago, how to humanise the connection. And I feel you do. And I feel you've got dreams coming in very vividly during September. Your intuition is becoming more powerful, and you're becoming even more compassionate towards your twin. That's the guidance. I hope that helps, okay? What's at the bottom? Throat chakra. There you go. Misty, thank you for the donation. This for the beautiful Misty Blue. Misty says, does Raina dream about us and him approaching me, and a wonderful day at work after him talking to me in my dream? That's so amazing to know. So what's he going through? What does Raina want you to know? I feel you know he is dreaming about you. Yeah, Capricorn and throat chakra. So the Capricorn is something that may happen around the Capricorn season, because I always see these as timelines, because obviously I created this deck. So I always see this as timelines more than the sign, even though the sign may mean something. So Capricorn is 22nd of December to the 19th of Jan. So this could be when something moves forward in a big way, or could be something you're resonating with within your own mind about something. But it says, I want to enjoy life with you by my side, because life with you is an adventure. And that's what he wants. So this could be something that's coming in around that season. And that he's also preparing to tell you this, or to tell you how he feels. So he does want to communicate. So he's saying, I am healing all of the repressed emotions within me, so I can tell you exactly how I feel and communicate without fear or anxiety. I feel like my throat is expanding through coughing and expelling mucus. So he may have a cold, or he may have some kind of, throat thing going on where he is coughing a bit more, or he's expelling mucus in some way. Because sometimes, we can have mucus in the throat, but it isn't actually nasty mucus. We can just cough something white up, or, we can cough up because we're releasing something. But he's saying you may be experiencing this too. So if you're having anything to do with the throat going on, sore throat, mucus, cough, or just feeling, you want to clear your throat, or you feel that something's blocking your throat, whatever it is, that's why. So I do feel he wants to communicate with you about something that could possibly happen in January, about a new beginning. So this is about the new year. So it could well be something that's coming in the new year. Now, I do feel he's dreaming about you, because I feel that dreams are vivid anyway with the twins right now. So has he had a dream about you? Has he had a dream about you? He's saying, in dreams, I'm learning how to master my life, because in dreams, I take risks there. And what does he want to do? He wants to have an adventure. And it can be risky to go on an adventure. So I feel like he's exploring the future with you in his dreams. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation. Morning, Liz. Guidance on career and finances of abundance. I've been so tired this week. Had a weird dream yesterday. They're not doing much as I like. Any messages and updates from Jake as I keep feeling, where's the rest of your message? Intense energies from him. So what's going on, first of all? What do you need to know in general? Okay. So we've got, weave your magic into this situation. Now, your magic is positive thinking, meditation, trusting, having faith, talking to your angels, whatever your form of magic is. So you can bring magic into your finances, into your love life, into your day-to-day world. So you have that power, okay? And this could also be using affirmations, things that you read that bring power in, things that attract great energy in for you. Choose another path, okay? So you may have another career path ahead. There may be something you're choosing to do. Now, this is really powerful because I see that door opening. Now, what I'm seeing as well, now you may not see this, it's what they show me intuitively, but can you see that signpost there? It's like a for sale sign or something like that. I'm seeing that. When I turn the card that way, and I'm looking out in the camera, I'm seeing a stag. Okay, and I know you're probably thinking it looks nothing like a stag, Liz, but that's what they're showing me. I can see a stag in that, okay? And a stag is the promise of union. So I feel you're receiving a stag as the promise that you're going to be with Jake and that things are going to move forward at the right time. There just needs to be another path taken. So this again is all paths lead home. Okay, so he could well be finding his way to you right now. So if you feel there's like a blocked door or, give me a block there, closed door, or it's not, okay? It's just he's finding his way to you. And this could also be a sign that there's something new coming in work. Okay, so another career path, another change, like something coming that's going to change. And this could be you needing to take a bold move towards that, something that may be impulsive. You may feel motivated towards it. You've got Aries energy here as well. This could also be a sign of something shifting and moving forward between now and March, okay? March, April. So something big is shifting with you. The Aries that I'm feeling is more about taking control, doing things differently. This could also be a sign about Jake moving forward to you when you don't expect it. Making that bold move, making a change, choose another path, and then it's going to lead back to you. So the message is you're weaving magic into all things right now. Let me also pull you a new moon card. So I feel there's another path, yeah. Allow the angels to cleanse you. So you may need to cleanse your energy with this new moon. So you can cleanse your energy through doing a cleanse, like a chakra cleanse, or asking the angels to cleanse you. You could use sage, Palo Santo. You could do it through water, you know, having a relaxing shower. You could just close your eyes and visualize you being healed, however. But you allow the angels to cleanse you and you'll feel better. So I do feel there's another path ahead for you and you're moving towards that now. But weave magic into the situation through allowing the angels to cleanse you, using affirmations. Let's see if there's, yeah, let me bring in actually, where is he? So let me find the deck. There we go. I want to bring you an affirmation in that you can use. It will be revealed at the right time, but it could be a spiritual path because I do spiritual practices that soothe my soul. So what the angels want you to do is, they want you to weave magic into this situation by doing spiritual practices that soothe your soul. So again, this could be meditation, breathwork, whatever it is that you enjoy doing. Like for me, for example, I like going walking. I like walking to somewhere where there's a hot chocolate at the end of it, as you know. So I've got a nice walk and then I'll end up at Starbucks or Costa or wherever. And that's my form of meditation. It calms me down. It's much better doing that for me than doing like an hour in proper meditation. So it's whatever works for you. And I feel that what you're wanting to know, this new path, it will be revealed when you are doing that. So obviously I'm not saying go for a walk and have a hot chocolate, but whatever you enjoy doing that soothes you, do that, okay? Ruka, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, can I have a message for my twin? Yesterday he wrote me to apologise and I accepted his apology, but I'm still feeling that isn't ready to protect our love. So you're really feeling like, yes, it's okay to apologise, but I've got to keep my boundaries until something can really change. So it's like you're in your power now more than ever. Okay, but the fact that he's come forward and apologised shows you how he feels about you, that he cares, that he wants to make it right, you know. So yeah, he's saying this is crazy. I feel crazy because I'm waking up to new things and a new me since I have met you, and it feels strange. So he's going through an awakening. He's going through a big awakening. He said, I need time to adjust to everything I'm feeling and experiencing. So I feel he needed to apologise. It was something he felt guided to do. He wouldn't have been able to sleep if he hadn't done that. But he is still aware himself that there's more to learn and do. And he's saying this is crazy. Everything I'm feeling is crazy. So he feels a bit crazy because of what he's experiencing. Okay, so, and that's why I feel he also wants to be in contact with you, because you make him feel less crazy. I've been dreaming about you. There it is again. Dreams. And in these dreams, I'm remembering who I am. And there's only one of me, remember that. So again, he is realising that you are rare, there's no one like you, but he's also reminding you that there's no one like him. So this is why we have to nurture and cherish the connection as well. And that doesn't mean we let them get away with things or we put up with stinky behaviour. You know, it just means that we remember that they are our person and there's nobody like them. Okay, so we have to remember that too. So what's he dreaming about? I dreamt that I lost you and it killed me. I feel this is another reason why I reached out, because he had that dream. So he lost you in that dream. Now that may have been losing you to another person, or maybe you passed away in that dream and it killed him. He thought, I can't live without you. And this is why he feels crazy, because he knows that. They give me a lot of tooth pain around this area, which is decisions. Okay, so let's just get another message, anything else you need to know. Let's get one of these cards out, okay? What else do you need to know? We've got you're not alone. And you've got the tiger. Now, the tiger is about being confident, being strong, being flexible, adaptable, allowing things to unfold. And it's about you, being very gentle as well, because the tiger can be very, raw. The tigers can roar, can't they? And they're very scary sometimes, but this tiger I feel is very gentle, being illuminated, calming down, relaxing. So I feel the way you're handling the situation is a lot calmer and gentler than perhaps how you would have handled it perhaps 3-4 months ago. So you're not alone, and you know that. So you know you're being guided, and I feel Archangel Uriel around you illuminating the pathway. I hope that helps, okay? Elizabeth Uber, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Any messages for the day? Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, honey. So what's the message for you with the new moon, first of all? What's the message coming through? Their heart is opening. Use rose quartz to attract their love. So someone is opening their heart in this connection. Now, this could even be you opening your heart more, opening wider to love, feeling more loved, feeling more lovable, feeling more romantic, feeling more excited about life. So I feel if you're going to use any type of crystal right now, you are being guided to use rose quartz for that reason. Okay, and if Patricia Bazaar is in the house, you can maybe expand on that a little bit in the comments about why you're being guided to use rose quartz, okay, because she's the crystal woman. So using rose quartz will help. And also because time is speeding up. So you may feel that too. You may feel like, wow, this day's flying by. Time is flying by. So you must slow down. So if you're busy right now, take time out of your day for you. Make sure you are spending time doing things you enjoy. And then you won't feel like the days are flying by. Because, the days are flying by. It's like, can you believe it? Like a week's gone by already. So it goes by very quickly. So I feel the message here is for you to relax your energy, breathe, slow down a little bit, calm your energy down. This could be what you're doing over the weekend. And rose quartz may also help you to feel calmer and less stressed out if you're stressing over anything. So what else do you need to know for this day? So you may feel like it's a fast day or it's a fast weekend. Where does time go, So you've got the angels by your side for whatever's going on. So you may be seeing feathers, 444, signs that you are safe and protected. We've got your power animal is with you. So you've got a horse coming through here. Well, it's a unicorn, but I'm seeing a horse because I feel you're being guided to know that 2026 is going to be a very powerful year for you. But you've got a power animal with you. Okay, so you may well be aware of what that power animal is. And that power animal is helping you to grow and learn and evolve. So you are studying your environment. You may be studying something today. That means being the observer of things happening to you. So things make more sense. Maybe you are doing some kind of study today. So you could be doing something to do with work, a project, a goal, or just learning something new or studying some information. But I feel you're being guided and healed by your power animal. So let me see what animal is around you and why. Let me just find the deck. Just bear with me. I'm kind of getting used to where everything is in my drawers now. But if I'm using like one deck more than another, that's the decks. I know where they are. Where's my animal cards? Where are my animal cards? Sorry guys, bear with me. I just want to find this deck. Where is it? I can't find it. I'm not meant to find it, am I? Where is that? That's mystery. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, let me use a different deck then, okay? So what animal is coming through and why? So obviously you know this animal is helping you to study. So let's see what comes through. Well, we've got a fox. What does the fox say? So the fox is saying, I'm helping you to find solutions. Solutions are coming so the right decisions can be possible. Okay, so a fox is one of your power animals right now to perhaps observe what's going on, and that could also be connected with study. We've got crystals, there you go. So this is about the rose quartz we've just spoke about, okay? Crystals will assist with healing at this time. So crystals and a pendulum for quick answers and clarity. So maybe you've got rose quartz pendulum or you're being guided to get one. Okay, so use a pendulum for quick answers. Why? Because it can calm you down. When you get a pendulum and perhaps you're in some kind of panic or stress or worry and you say, is it going to be okay? And you get yes or a no. I use a pendulum to calm me down. rather than grabbing a deck of cards. But I feel the fox is around you, guiding you. I hope that helps, okay? Wonder where my animal deck's gone then. You know, after I'll probably pull a drawer out and I'll find it straight away. Just interested where it is. What I've done, you see, I've got like a cabinet here with 13 drawers with all of my decks of cards in there I've created. And, oh, it's there. I found it. I'm just calling on Archangel Samuel. Let me just pull another card for you to see what power animal is around you. Obviously, it's a fox, but just curious. Ooh, spider for universal power. So you may be seeing 222 as well. So I feel your fox is your power animal, but you may also be seeing spiders. Okay, the universe is always communicating with you. Pay attention to the signs that show you that you and your journey is protected and on track. Signs through numbers will be significant. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to change that around so I know where it is. Rose quartz is my favourite crystal. There you go. Wow. So maybe, I don't know if you've got rose quartz pendulum or using a pendulum is going to be something to do. Maybe you're going to study how to do that. You probably already use a pendulum though. Donna Harvey, thank you for the donation, honey. Hyla's any messages from Mark today? So what is Mark wanting you to know today? Balance. Now, something could be balancing out in the Libra season. So obviously that is the 23rd of September to the 22nd of October. So not long now. But he's saying, I am ready to commit to our love in a balanced way. So this is what he wants you to know. So I feel this is like a preview of what's coming in Libra season. Obviously, Libra is connected with justice, karmic endings. They give me fear. You know, this could be releasing any fear to balance the energy. You may also feel right now like you're in and out of your own masculine energy because you're balancing your own energy. But I feel that something is going to happen around the Libra season, so you're being prepared for that now. So what else does he want you to know? These cards are on fire. Yes, this is your soulmate or twin flame. So he definitely does know that you have this soul bond. We've got Aquarius and destined love. So it's destined love. He knows you're meant to be. He knows you are his twin flame / soulmate, however he sees the connection. But he knows that you are meant to be. It's destined. Okay? And what I'm connecting is, I'm getting an energy timeline of Libra to Aquarius. So obviously Aquarius is, like the end date is the 18th of Feb. So I feel from Libra season to Aquarius season, that's your timeline for this stepping forward in a balanced way. You know, for this happening in a balanced way. So this could be your union timeline, but it's showing you that that's when it starts moving forward big time in a balanced way. So until the Libra season, you may feel things are a little bit up and down, or things are still in and out, or he's not still, he's not quite ready yet, even though he knows it's destined love and you are meant to be, and he knows it, he feels it deep inside. But I feel that he's going to be a lot more balanced in the Aquarius season as well. So I definitely feel that's your timeline coming through you need to be aware of right now. Let's pull you one more card. Look at this card at the bottom. Pay attention to the lyrics of the songs you hear. There's no coincidences that that's there, because you know you're connected with music. So you know you're receiving all the messages from music as well. So what else do you need to know? I get angry at the thought of you with anyone but me. So he does get very jealous when he thinks about you being with someone else, or that you could possibly move on. And that gets him angry. I get angry at the thought of you with anyone but me. So he doesn't want you with anyone else. And he will. It's like he say, you are mine. I will make you mine and you are mine. I hope that helps, okay? Interested with the song Destiny was playing on the radio. There you go. You already know you're getting messages and music. Okay, I'm so excited for your music deck when it comes, okay? When you get that going. Because, that's your part of your mission, to connect with Archangel Sandalphon in that way. You could even do a Sandalphon deck. I'm going to get round to it eventually. I want to do a deck for every single Archangel. I'm getting there. But it's finding the time. That's the thing. Keep saying, right, I need to find some time to create my decks, and then other stuff gets in the way. I just feel like this is not, I've created some decks at the beginning of the year, but I think that it's going to be next year when I'm creating more decks. I don't know. I've got so many decks half made and I haven't got the time to get on and do it. So, yeah, don't put that on hold if that's something you are being guided to do. So, Sophia, thank you for the donation. How does Billy really feel about me? Does he care? So, how does Billy really feel about you? Does he care? So, obviously, this is showing you that you don't know how he feels. You're questioning things. So, He's saying, I feel strong enough to make this happen. So he's finding the strength to move forward towards you. And I feel you do give him strength as well. Now, this is Leo, and obviously we're still in Leo season. So I feel what he wants you to know is he's finding strength right now to make this happen with you. And we've got denial. So he does go into denial about his feelings because it's scary what he's feeling. So I do feel he's feeling intense emotions towards you. He just may not know how to handle them. They give me a little block in the throat chakra, but it's more like a tickle. So he wants to tell you things, but he may pull back in fear. So he said, I don't understand exactly what I'm feeling because it feels new and scary to me. So what he's feeling for you is very new and scary. He's never felt like this before. So I do feel there's love there and passion and emotion, but he's not used to feeling that way. And I don't feel he's very good at expressing it either. So he said, I'm pushing you away and trying to repress it until I can handle it better, until I feel strong enough to make this happen. And this is where we are currently now in Leo season. We move into Virgo season tomorrow. It is tomorrow, isn't it? On Saturday, yeah. It's going that quick this week. So what he wants you to know right now, because you're saying, how does he feel about me right now? That's why the Leo energies come through, because he's saying right now in this moment, I want you and his passion and desire for you. I just don't know how to make it happen the right way because I'm not used to feeling this way. So I feel the love is there. It's just you got to be patient with everything else that's happening. Okay, so let's get another card coming through. So he does care about you. He just doesn't quite know how to show it or share it. Yeah, blessing is coming into your life. So, and I feel like he feels like you're a blessing that's come into his life. And he's like, what have I done to deserve this blessing? Why is it happening? So it's like a bit too good to be true in his eyes. It's like he made a wish and you appeared. So I do feel you're a blessing in his life. That's how he feels about you. He does care about you. And there may even be an opportunity for children here in some way. So I don't know if you want kids or there's kids involved already, you know, in your life or his life, but there could be a child in the future. So he could see you as someone he could have a baby with or a family with in some way. But I'm seeing this more as like, he sees you as a beautiful blessing, very pure, very gentle, very loving. So yes, he does care, and I do feel he'll tell you that when the time is right. But he's using this time now to find strength. So you may feel like there's a movement or find there's a movement as we move out of the Leo season, which is tomorrow. I hope that helps, okay? The Songs and Spells podcast, thank you for the donation, honey. Can I get a card for the new moon, of course? So what's the message for you for the new moon? Take a different route and see what you experience along the way. So you may need to do something differently than you've been doing it to get a different result. You know, we can't keep doing the same things and expect a different result. We get the same result. So you may need to do something differently. This could even be taking a different route to shake things up a bit. So it may be just going somewhere new or trying something new, experiencing something new, and enjoy the experience along the way. So maybe you want to go somewhere over the weekend with the new moon and experience something in a different way. Okay, what else do you need to know for the new moon? What else do you need to know for the new moon? Okay, we've got know you are loved. So the angel's saying you are loved. And when you know that, it balances your energy, it calms you down, it relaxes you. It helps you to feel safe. Clear your mind, especially around your twin flame journey or anything you've got going on in love. Clear your mind, breathe, and have faith, and that will balance your energy while the details are being attended to. So maybe things being sorted out in their life, in your life, and you've got to just have patience right now. Step into your power, and the way you do that is by working through your feelings. So these are like little messages that you can do, little pointers you can do. But I feel the big message is do something a bit different, and you're going to get different results. I hope that helps, okay? John, thank you for the donation. This is John, Jon. Hi, Liz. Any messages from Claire for me today? How is Claire feeling about you today? Claire is saying throat chakra activation. It feels like Claire is preparing to tell you something or open up about something or communicate. Okay, I'm healing all of the repressed emotions within me so I can tell you exactly how I feel and communicate without fear or anxiety. I feel like my throat is expanding through coughing and expelling mucus. You may experience this too. Now, I don't feel she's necessarily got a cold, but she may find she's coughing a little bit and she doesn't know why. And it's because she's preparing to reach out. Something's being cleansed. So she's going through a healing in the throat chakra. What else does she want you to know? Let's pull this deck, okay? What else is a message from Claire today? your power animal is with you. So I feel that she's being guided. Okay, she's being guided to communicate to you. She's being guided to you by, the brown bear. So the brown bear is bringing strength in, courage, motivation. Will you do what it takes? I feel she's going to do what it takes to communicate to you how she feels. They're giving me as well a little bit of pain in the stomach, so she may be processing something. So her strength, skill and determination will make her productive at achieving her goals. She goes the extra mile, and that's what she wants you to know, that when she focuses on something, she will go the extra mile to get it. So she could be busy with work right now, or a project or a goal that she's working on, and that's what she's putting her strength, skill and determination into. But I feel regarding you, when she's ready, she's going to give it her all, and that's what you need to know. And she's being guided by the brown bear. So you may find that you see brown bears because of that. I want to see which animal is guiding you, John. Which animal is guiding you? Which animal is guiding you? The jellyfish. To release anything toxic, okay? So remove anything toxic or negative from your life, such as gossip, addictions, low vibrational people or things, silent killers that creep up on you and cause harm to your life. So you may be having a detox right now from things that aren't serving you. Maybe you're like, I only want to be around Claire when she's in positive energy, when she's not draining me, or when it doesn't feel toxic or unsafe. But this may not be connected with her at all. It could be that you just know you need to move on from certain situations or experiences or people. I hope that helps, okay? Divine Soul, thank you for the donation. Great to see you, honey. Hi, Liz. There's feelings and 3D messages and a new moon message for us. So what does he want to say to you today? What does he want to say to you today? What does he want to say? Again, Leo season coming through here. So he's been using this time to find strength. Strength to feel strong enough to make this happen with you. So I feel he's been gathering strength. So he may have even been working on himself, like his confidence, his body, like going to the gym or working out, or feeling better, like working on his diet or improving himself. So he feels physically stronger as well as emotionally stronger. So he's saying, I do feel strong now. I do feel stronger now than I have. And I feel that's what the Leo season has been doing for the both of you, bringing strength into the connection. What else do you need to know? Yeah, he's definitely been working on himself. We've got meditate on it. So you may have been connecting a lot more in the 5D through dreams or just through feelings, emotions. But he's showing you he was working on himself. And the fact that he's got his shirt off is a sign of working on his body as well, but also centering himself in the moment. So I feel he's been using this Leo season to his advantage by finding a calm way of how to move forward. So I feel a lot of power within him, as we enter Virgo season. So yeah, it's always been you. He knows this. When he's centered, when he's calm, he knows it's always been you. And he's saying that to you in capital letters. It's always been you. There is nobody else. So what's the message for the new moon? What's the message for the new moon? We've got, have a pamper date will do you good to be nurtured. And maybe that's what you're missing right now. Maybe you need to be nurtured. You could be nurturing everyone else. What about you? Okay, so the angels are saying to you, have a pamper day, do something for you. This may be what you're doing over the weekend. And a pamper day can be whatever you want it to be. A pamper day can be chilling out in front of the Netflix. Pamper day could be going for a massage. It could be having a bath. It could be going for a walk. It could be doing something you enjoy. Whatever it is, do something you enjoy and it will nurture you. Because as well, you're not going to wait for him to show up for you. You're going to give to you. So the new moon is bringing in the opportunity for self-love, self-care, feeling loved, feeling pampered, feeling excited about what's next, because moving into the Virgo season, something is shifting. I hope that helps, okay? Zainab, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Does Gerard feel that I'm talking to him through my posts on my stories? And what's his true feelings towards me right now? Yes, he does, because he's connected with his third eye. So on some level, he is aware of what you are sharing, of what you are showing. Okay, because he is connecting with it in that way. It says use your intuition to see the truth. So I do feel that he connects with his intuition and his third eye when he's looking at your posts and your stories, and he does know what you're trying to say. He does feel the bond there because it's a sign. So it says pay attention to the signs. And the signs are bringing balance in. So I feel it also helps him to feel more balanced. These posts could also be about balance. It could be about the partnership. It could be about doing something fairly. It could be something that helps him to know what to do or to look at things in his life. So I feel you are helping him in some way to understand what he's doing. Okay, and how is he feeling about you? He's feeling a lot of grief, pain. He is missing you. Okay, there's like a feeling of loss there. He feels like he's lost you in some way, and that's causing pain. He may have also gone through a loss in some way. So when this grief card comes out, it means feeling some kind of loss, as in maybe he's lost someone. So this could be losing a loved one, or something's happened with family, or he's been through something that's caused a bit of pain, and it's making him realise life is short. The grief can also be like having some kind of drama around him that's making him think, what am I doing with my life? You know, it's helping him to realise how precious life is. He doesn't want to waste any more time. But I feel he is missing you, and the posts you're sharing are helping him to work out what to do. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with the C, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Messages from RP. Let's bring an animal card in for RP. So card flying out. We've got freedom. So it's like RP is saying to you, I'm trying to find my freedom right now. I want to master my emotions to be free. So freedom could be freeing himself up from a physical situation or an environment, or just feeling free in his mind to be able to express himself or communicate or move forward. And this could be about you too, because I feel this message is also from him to you about you, that you become the master of your mind when you free yourself from any fear or negativity or stress. So you learn how to master your emotions. When you become the master of your emotions, you become the master of your life. True freedom comes from a calm mind. So I feel really this is more of a message from RP to you, saying, calm your mind down. And you may see seagulls, because the seagull is the master of that. We've got the snake as well. So I feel there's a message here about releasing. The wood snake is saying, shedding a skin feels good. It helps you to move forward, freer, lighter, in a more energetic way. So I feel that this could also be about releasing the past. Release the past to embrace a more enriching future. Leave behind all that no longer serves you. So I feel I've got two things coming through. The first thing is, RP is saying something needs to be released to move forward in a free way. So this could be removing a karmic situation or releasing a karmic situation or an emotion. But it could also be releasing the past in some way. So I feel RP is kind of also saying, thank you for releasing me, so that we can move forward, or so this can move forward. Because I'm getting an energy where he's not quite here. Okay, so I don't know if he's on the other side or he's actually in the physical world, but I'm getting this energy coming through, as in it's not connected with the body, like coming through, saying, find your freedom by calming your mind, release what needs to go, have faith in what will be. So, for example, if this is your person, it's a sign of something being released to move forward in a free way. If this isn't your person, I feel it's like an angel message coming through for you, saying, you will be free, this will happen. So you've got the snake assisting you this year, in the year of the snake, to find freedom in whatever sense there is. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation, honey. Victor says, let's find Victor's message. Morning, Liz. Meow, meow to you. May I have any message from my beautiful twin and a message from Jesus, please? Of course. So let's connect with your twin first of all. So what does your twin want you to know today? What does your twin want you to know today? Don't worry. Wow. So I love this, that this has come out. It's like he's saying, don't worry, we're okay. Everything's going to be okay. So he's saying, please don't worry about me or about us. I'll find my way. It's part of my purpose and mission to do so. And we are fine too, even if it seems otherwise. Our bond is unbreakable and undeniable. So that's what he's wanting you to know. Karina, so let me just go to Karina there. That makes so much sense, because it's like he's saying it's about releasing and freedom. It's like you found your freedom. That's really powerful, okay? So I'm not surprised that it's come through in that way. So don't worry, Victor. He's saying, I am going to find my way to you. Our bond is unbreakable and undeniable. It's part of my purpose and mission to be with you, and that's beautiful. He may be quiet on social media, okay? He may not be active, and he's giving you a promise. So it feels like him being quiet on social media in some way is like showing you a promise to you. He's saying, I promise to love you for the rest of my life. So don't worry about us. So you may be seeing the stag because the stag is that promise. He's saying, I'm not active on your social media or liking your posts and acting like I don't care because I'm afraid if I show it in any way, everyone will know that I love you and want you, and this will cause more drama as I'm not free yet. So it feels like he wants to comment on your social media, or he wants to be active on your social media in some way. Now, this could be on actual social media like Facebook or something like that, or he could be commenting on your channel, or he wants to show up in that way, but he's afraid to because he's afraid if he does, everyone will know. And you know he's a very private person, so I feel he is protecting his energy, protecting your identity, your energy, until the time is right. So what's the message coming through from Jesus? So what, just bear with, my chat just jumped up there. We go back to where I am, there we are. So what does, where am I? My chat jumped up, let me find it again. There we are, okay. So what's the message coming through? Yeah, be of good comfort, your faith has made you whole. It helps you to feel whole even when you're not physically together with your twin. And when you be of good comfort, you help others, you guide, you are a leader. So all of this is helping you are, no matter what's going on. And I want to bring you an animal card through. Look at this, you got the cat for independence. So enjoy the freedom to be who you want to be, go where you want to go and do what you want to do. So you've got your freedom right now to be yourself. And I feel that's very inspiring to your twin. I hope that helps, okay? And again, for Karina, with it being your ex, I'm not surprised those cards came out, wherever they were. It was a snake. What was the card? It was a snake and wherever the cards were, they in here? Well, the snake is about releasing the past. So, and the freedom, the seagull. So it's about finding independence after releasing the past. It's a very powerful message there. Next question we're doing is for Micah. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hyla's message, thoughts and feelings from P, please no contact. So what does P want you to know? So P is saying to you, triggered. Okay, so he's triggered by something right now. He's saying, I'm annoyed at myself. So he's not triggered by you, he's triggered by himself. I'm triggered at myself and frustrated, and I'm projecting that onto you to push you away so I can go within and face myself and my life and deal with what needs to change. You are my mirror. So he's saying to you, you've reflected back to him the things he has to change about his life and himself, and he's triggered by that. So he's not triggered at you. So he could be acting a bit defensive, or, he could be holding you at arm's length, or he could be pushing you away. But it's not about you, it's about himself and the things you've reflected into him or back to him. So he's dealing with things. Now, you may also be seeing mirrored numbers. So you may see numbers like 1221 or 1331. You could be seeing 1111. We've got returning love. So he's definitely going to return this love, and he's going to return to you. So this is about him coming back to you, obviously in no contact. So what's happened is, in the contact you had, you reflected to him something that he has had to go into processing about. So that's why you're in no contact, but he is going to return to you. So the love is going to return. So I feel this is like the reassurance for you that it is going to be okay. He is going to come back. There's no need to worry about this. And he is going to return your love when he does. So in other words, it's going to be reciprocated, equally balanced. Maybe that was the problem. You triggered him by reflecting to him that he wasn't showing up for you the way he should show up for you. And that's what he intends to do when he returns, show up for you in that way. I hope that helps, okay? We've got JD, thank you for the donation. JD says, was it a family member that gave my contact information to the debt collectors? Use your intuition. You've got yes. So I feel you do know that. It says you thought it would never happen, but it will. So I feel this is like you perhaps thought they would never do that, but they did. Okay, but again, everything happens for a reason. So don't see it as they've betrayed me or they shouldn't have done that, or because everything happens for a reason. So this needs to be sorted out anyway. So maybe they've just assisted. And remember, they wouldn't have been thinking about you and how this would affect you. They were thinking about them and how it would affect them. So they've done it because of their own reasons, not because, they want to cause you a problem. It's more they are trying to perhaps be free of the debt themselves in some way, or they don't want the hassle of anything to do with money, debt, or things like that. So I feel the answer is yes, but it's about forgiveness. Okay, so it's happened for an opportunity for you to sort your situation out, but also for you to forgive as well, to forgive everything and rise. So you've got to be very patient right now and have a vision of what you want to do, and that will sort out. So I feel the message here is perhaps dealing with it, sorting out a schedule to sort this debt out. So I feel by February, March, you could possibly be out of debt. Okay, or things will improve because of this happening. So it's about you getting a clear plan. So this could be, saying to the debt collectors, I can afford to pay this amount, or, and sorting something out and being patient with yourself about that. So when you're getting out of debt, you have to be very patient with yourself. Not give yourself a hard time about why you go into the debt in the first place. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. And Dreamer was looking amazing yesterday. I got a feeling like now, you got a feeling, so this could be to do with, and I know you mean feeling, but it says feeling. So I'm seeing this as like decisions, tooth pain, decisions. That's coming through for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. There's no typos, remember, everything happens for a reason. So I've got a feeling like now I'm ready to talk. So I feel what you can feel is there is a decision coming for some kind of communication. And that's why you've put feeling, because I'm connecting with that as in to do with dental work, which is communication, to do with decisions. So what my love S want to say, in my dream we kissed. So again, that's a sign of coming together, so trust that feeling. He's saying adjustments. He knows what he needs to do. This is why it's come through as feeling and not feeling, because it's about decisions. He's saying, I need to make adjustments in my life to be with you. So he is well aware that he needs to change certain things about his life and himself to be with you in a healthy way. I need some time. So again, he needs time. So again, it's not something that's going to come in overnight. It takes time. I need some time to figure things out and come up with a plan. I need a bit of space to go within and do that. So I don't feel you're going to be meeting up like tomorrow. It's going to need a little bit more time. But if you're very patient and trusting with the love and focus on you and do you, that's when things are going to move into place. And I always see this card like the Knight of Wands. So something could be happening between now and March. I hope that helps. Okay, let me pull a message from the angels for you. Yeah, safe and protected. So remember, you are always protected and you are safe. You may see a brown bear. You may see 444. You may see feathers. Angels around you. He's saying, if I had you by my side, then I would really have it all. So he is well aware that with you by your side, he would feel content, satisfied and happy. I hope that helps, okay? Ashweeni, thank you for the donation. 3D message from him. So what does he physically want to say to you today? What does he want to say? He's saying ghosting. I don't mean to disappear. I don't mean to not reply or reach out to you. I just struggle. I struggle to deal with what I'm feeling, and sometimes your intensity spooks me, and I feel the need to isolate myself to calm down and think. This is when I'm able to process my feelings in our conversation and work out my reply. So what I'm feeling is he wants to communicate. He wants to talk to you. He wants to. Okay, he's just struggling right now with everything he's feeling. And he's also doing financial stuff. He's dealing with finances. So what you need to know is it's not just about him leaving where he is. He's got to be financially ready or financially free. So he's saying, my finances are in a bit of a mess right now, and I'm working hard to sort them out. So it's like he said, I'm not ghosting you. I'm not, ignoring you. I'm dealing with my life. I'm dealing with my finances because I want you to be proud of me. And I feel like a failure. So I'm clearing my debts and getting some money in the bank before I come forward, before I make changes, before I do something drastic and radical. So his finances are in a mess. So this is why it's so important that you look beyond the emotion, because he's dealing with money stuff. So something financial right now is keeping him where he is, and he is dealing with that to be able to free himself for you. Okay? So the guidance coming through for you is, golden abundance. So don't get me wrong, he feels like you're the ultimate goal. To him, you're golden abundance to him. But he has to be financially free and ready too. So this is a sign that things are magically going to work out. You know, he's going to receive the abundance he needs. He's going to deal with his finances. And you've got to heal your pain in the meantime. So it's not his job to heal your pain. It's your job. Okay, so when you go into your darkness and your ego, that's what you have to pull yourself out of. So it's his job to heal his finances and release himself from where he is. And it's your job to release yourself from the pain of the past and feeling like you haven't been chosen and all those things that you go through that cause you pain. And when you release them, you're going to feel free, like a big weight's been lifted off your shoulders. So let me bring you a message in for the new moon. Yeah, have a new experience. So do something new. Go somewhere new. Try something new and it will uplift your vibration. And you are becoming more psychic, more in tune. So you can use amethyst crystal to tune into source. Okay, so you may want to use amethyst crystal. Maybe you want to have a new experience with amethyst crystal. Okay, maybe you want to meditate with it and it'll bring some insight in. I hope that helps, okay? Divine Soul, thank you for the donation. 25th is my birthday, so happy birthday, honey. Is that Monday, I think, or Tuesday? Or is it today? Don't even know it's going that quick. 22nd today. So what is it? When's that then? Is that Monday? Oh my goodness me, Liz, what you do? Monday, 25th. So happy birthday for Monday, magical Monday. Will he wish me happy birthday? Okay, now I'm feeling that whether it's a yes or a no, he is going to wish you happy birthday anyway through the astral realm. So you may have a dream, you may have a sign. So is he going to wish you a happy birthday? Is he going to wish you a happy birthday? Okay, we've got yes, it's already so, stop overthinking. So it's very likely he could reach out and wish you happy birthday, yes. But your overthinking is getting in the way. So you need to let go and think like this. Think, well, if he does, brilliant. If he doesn't, it's still brilliant because I know he's thinking of me. I know he's sending me energy. I know we're going to meet up at the right time. And I know that he's going to send me a sign in another way. So I feel however he does it, he is going to communicate with you in some way, shape or form. But it's likely that, yes, he could come in with a communication. Let me see what energy is in around that. So is he going to communicate with you for your birthday? It's gone back in. There's a block there. So what I'm feeling is he may want to, but he may block himself, or maybe some fear. He definitely wants to because you've got root chakra activation. But again, there could be some slight block. So he's saying, I'm getting to the core of my problems and I have a plan in place to move forward. This plan includes building a solid foundation for our future, to put roots down with you and build a legacy that we can leave behind for the good of humanity and the world. This is my mission. So he knows you're meant to be together and he intends to be with you, and he's understanding that you are twin flames. So I do feel that he wants to and he intends to. Okay, whether he does on the day or not, we'll see. Okay, so I feel we just got to be patient with it, but it's not really even about reaching out on your birthday. It's about the future here. And the Gemini season is important too. So this could even be something about that season when something shifts. So that could be May, June time. But I feel that this is a big message about wanting to move it forward the right way. And he may well reach out to you, but it may be a little small thing, not a big thing, until he's ready. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. Message from Orlando and what's holding him back from me. Okay, so what does Orlando want you to know? What's holding him back and what do you need to know? Well, we've got a karmic partner coming through. So a karmic partner, remember, isn't always a lover. This could be a friend, a family person, something he's dealing with, like a third-party energy. Karmic partner can even be a job, okay? What he's saying is, I'm not choosing them over you. I'm learning through this situation I'm in to say yes to myself, which always leads me back to you. Choosing me is choosing you. So he's dealing with something karmic right now, some kind of lesson that's going to help him to take control of the situation. You know, the Taurus is about taking the bull by the horns. So this is something he's going through to be able to take control of his life. So in other words, he's saying, there's something holding me back from you because I need to stand up to that person or that situation or experience to be able to be with you the right way. Okay, so this could also be something moving into place between now and April with the Taurus season there. But this karmic partner could be a Taurus. Okay, but I feel it's more about something he needs to stand up to or a person he needs to deal with. Okay, so that's why he's not with you right now. Okay, so what's the energy coming through from his animal spirits? Yeah, you've been reminded it's all happening for soul growth, so he can recognise who he truly is and embrace that. And then you'll reach for the stars and jump for joy. So when the time is right, it's going to move forward. So what's your angel guidance? We've got golden abundance and Aquarius. So Aquarius season could be significant. Now you've got Taurus coming through as well. So this could be something shifting into place, as we've said, between December and April. Okay, so just be yourself right now. Be you. Focus on joy. Focus on the abundance you have in your life. You've got golden abundance there. So things, other areas of your life may be really working out. So focus on those things and raise your vibration. Something golden is coming. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, thank you for the donation. Messages from KB from work. So what does KB at work want you to know? So he is definitely focusing on work, okay? He feels trapped. Let me see what else is coming through here. So we've got work coming through. 7 and 8 of Pentacles, I'm feeling work. Manifesting something, working hard, dealing with work. So it's definitely work is important to him, okay? And he has got a choice, but he feels trapped in that choice. So we've got the 10 of Swords as well, the end of a cycle. So it could be that something starts moving forward with him from October. Okay, I don't feel he's ready at this moment to invest in a relationship with you because he's invested in other things. And one of those things is his job. But he does feel like with you, it could be something special. He does see you as a choice he could make. But I feel that there is something that needs to shift first. So he could be in something already, or he could just be in his head about something, which could be his job or the fact that he's not quite ready for something big yet. Or again, it's all universally protected. So this could also, as I said, be connected with Adam's energy anyway. But I feel that you need to stop wanting something to happen in love and start focusing more on you. Because you've got you feeling like you're looking at your phone or wanting something to happen. And the angels are reminding you how important self-love is. So let's see what else he's saying. Yeah, we've got career. He's married to his career in some way. Okay, his job is very important to him. So whatever he's doing at work, he's really into it. So I don't know if he's got like a management role or he's wanting to get promoted, but it feels like that's where his investment is. And he said, I'm going through a blessed career change. So my work life is more in alignment with my spiritual path. Now, this could be that something in his work is changing, or he's seen it in a different way. Okay, he said, I have goals and dreams within me that I've repressed and shied away from for too long. And you have inspired me and helped me to realise I have so much potential to have a rewarding career in this life. So maybe you even give him a boost at work. You know, you make him feel good about his work. You make him feel excited about what he's doing. But I'm getting like his focus right now is on his job and his career and his goals, not necessarily love. So I'm not saying he doesn't want you, because I'm sure he does. You know, I get the energy that he is attracted to you. But I feel if he's got a choice right now between you and work, he would choose work. Because until October, at least that's where his priority is. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Minnie, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, what's in store with me and P? Also, what he wants to say in guidance during this new moon. So what's in store with you and P? What do you need to know? We've got face your fears. So what's in store is facing fears. So you may trigger fears in him, he may trigger fears in you. And you overcome those fears to realise how strong and powerful you are. So anything that's in the way, anything that brings up fear is going to be released, and you've got that Panther there for that reason. Okay, so he's saying to you, my focus is on doing it right. So he wants to do it right with you. He wants to do it right with you, and that's why he's facing his fears now. And he feels crazy because he's waking up to new things and a new him since you've moved forward in this connection. So what he's saying is, I feel crazy because I'm waking up to new things and a new me since I've met you, and it feels strange. I need time to adjust to everything I'm feeling and everything I'm experiencing. So he needs time to do it right. Okay, now we've got Sagittarius season here. Okay, now Sagittarius is the archer and has that focus. Okay, so his focus is on doing it right. And he is very focused on you in that way. So he has seen you in his visions and in his dreams and in his fantasies, and he does see a future with you. He just wants to do it right. And I feel this is something manifesting as we move towards Christmas time, Thanksgiving, Christmas time, the new year. This is the energy he wants to do it right in. So he wants to show up for you right this time. That's his energy. Okay, so what's the guidance with the new moon? So I feel you're just going to be very patient with the process right now. Give me a lot of fear coming through. Yeah, you want the same things, definitely. Okay, so you got 1221. So you may see the number 1221. You may see it on a clock, okay? Because that's saying stability is happening. So you want the same things. It's just taking time because he wants to do it right. Think about what you want right now. So instead of thinking about what he wants, what he's doing, think about you and what you want, okay? Focus on your blessings right now, and the doors are opening. So with this new moon, the doors are opening for you to move this forward the right way. Again, we've got 12 and 21. So this could be December. The 21st of December could be really important, which again is connected with the winter solstice. So focus on your blessings and think about what you want. Set your intentions, and that will move everything forward. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, how does P feel about the reel I posted about masculinity? And how did he feel about the twin flames reel? Well, you've shaken something within him. It's caused an earthquake within him. Okay, so you've shaken something up, like his belief system or things he's thought he was doing right. He's realised he needs to change. So you've shook something in him. Okay, so he's saying big shifts are happening behind the scenes in my life and underneath the surface of my skin. Big changes that are creating the way for our union. I feel like things are moving beneath me, around me, and within me. Something is coming. Can you feel it too? So you may even see a physical earthquake on the news, or you may see it in a show, or you may read about one. It's a sign of a shift. So you have created a significant change in him through posting those things. So what else is he thinking or wanting you to know? There's a miracle ahead. With God, all things are possible. So I feel he's also realised through what you've shared that something can happen. And it is possible. And it is beautiful. Because with God, all things are possible. So great things are taking place in your life and in this connection. Trust in God's plan. Something big and special is about to happen. So if you're seeing bees or you start to see bees, that's when there's going to be a shift. I hope that helps, okay? Marie Faye, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, can I have a message for my DM? What's he up to? So what's going on with your DM? What's he up to? What's going on with your DM? What's he up to? What's going on with your DM? Okay, we've got sleepless. So he's having some sleepless nights because he's been telling some lies. Now, these lies may be to other people, wearing a mask, not being honest with himself. He could even be telling lies to himself to justify why he is where he is or why he's doing what he's doing. So he said, I have sleepless nights going over and over things in my head to find a solution and a way out of my self-made prison. So he feels like he's stuck in a cycle or a situation that he may be telling lies about. So this could be like hiding who he truly is, not being honest with himself or others, you know, wearing a mask, all of that. Okay, so he's saying, I'm taking it easy and doing things slowly today as I'm quite tired from lack of sleep. So whatever he's doing today, he's tired. He's trying to just get through the day. And he's saying, I lie sometimes and say nasty things like I don't care. I do care, but my feelings for you scare me so much because I've never felt this way for anyone before. I'm sorry for behaving like a fool. So he's apologising for being a fool, behaving like one. He may have said nasty things or done nasty things or things he feels is nasty, you know, telling lies, not being honest about certain things. But it's all helping him to tap in with his intuition. Because he's saying, I'm able to connect with you through telepathy and I feel you deep within me. So you're going to be connecting in that way. So you're going to feel him through the 5D. You're going to connect in dreams. You may be feeling his energy around you. You may be having songs coming on the radio. And I feel by the Pisces season, things will be in a much better energy. So Pisces is, we've got 19th of Feb to 20th of March. So this could be a timeline for something moving forward in a big way around the Pisces season. You may connect with Pisces, the sign, but I feel it's more about a timeline. And, you know, he wants to stop doing the things he's doing. In other words, he wants to change the way he's living his life and be more authentic in his approach to you. What else do you need to know? Yeah, it's a higher calling. So he is being called to you and you know there is a higher reason for your connection. If you've been going through anything physically like ascension or if you've been having ups and downs or emotions, there is improving health. And we've got the Cancer season coming through as well. So something could be happening around Pisces to Cancer season. You could have Pisces, Cancer in your chart. This is water, energy, emotion. Well, I feel something toxic needs to be released, okay? So find forgiveness in that. Find the peace in the situation right now. You may see feathers, white feathers, because it's a destined love. You may also see white flowers, lilies, that kind of thing. I hope that helps, okay? Karina, thank you for the hot chocolate, honey. That's for Karina with a K, buy me a hot chocolate. So Karina's bought me a hot chocolate there. I'm going to do a collective message. So what I'm going to do is, let's do a collective timeline. Pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. Let's do a timeline. Anything you're thinking about right now, what do you need to know about it? Timeline, please, angels, 1, 2, and 3. Timeline, please, 1, 2, and 3. Timeline, please, for 1. Timeline for 1, thank you. Timeline for 2. Timeline for 2. What clear card? There we go. Okay, and 3. Okay. We get another card for 3 because I feel that came out as well. Okay, I feel this card is also for this, because we got summer for pile number 3, okay? But I feel that's also connected with piles 2. So 1, 2, or 3. Pile 1, timeline is you've got to stop waiting. When you stop waiting, it's going to move forward. So you may feel like you're waiting for a message, waiting for a sign, waiting for communication, waiting for union, waiting. You've got to stop waiting. Doesn't mean you're moving on. It means you are focusing on you, doing you, letting go. You've got to let go, surrender, and then it will move forward. Train could be important, okay? Pile 2, next year. So it's not going to be this year, it's going to be next year. Now, I'm not saying you're not going to have communication or anything like that. You could be asking about something big here. And next year is more important than this year in that way. So if you're saying, when are we going to be in union? Could be next year. Or when is something big going to happen next year? So next year is going to be significant. And you've got the summer energy as well, around summer next year. Number 3, we've got summer. So it's like something is already happening now in this summer or in the next summer. However, again, that especially if you pick 2 and 3, okay, but just around the corner. So it's coming. It's just around the corner, whatever it is you want it. So I feel this is like this year. It's just around the corner. Okay, something's coming. But it also may take time to manifest into it the way you want it to be, especially if you're thinking about marriage or commitment. But if you're wanting some kind of sign or communication, that could be just around the corner. I hope that helps, okay? Karina, thank you for that, honey. Hopefully I'll have one today as well, hopefully. Ashweeni, thank you for the donation for your friend from her DM. So this is for your friend S from her DM. So what's the message coming through for your friend? What's the message? Earth, okay? We came to Earth to experience life in human form. And even though at times it's hard to walk this path without you, I know deep within me that all of the experiences I have and all of the lessons I learn have purpose and meaning. And will always remind me of you and why I've come. Everything and everyone is a catalyst to being with you in some way, shape or form. So, what your friend's masculine is saying is, I'm reminded of you everywhere I go. I'm learning right now. Everything I'm going through is teaching me who I am, where I'm meant to be, where I belong. It's hard to be away from you, but we are both learning lessons. That's why we've come to the earthly realm. And he's feeling things in his solar plexus. So his intuition is guiding him what to do, how to move forward, what changes to make. As my intuition increases and I spend more time in isolation, I am more able to process and understand my thoughts, my emotions and my feelings, my situation. I'm having a few stomach issues as I'm digesting things. So your person could be going through some stomach issues because they are digesting information about what needs to happen or what needs to change or what's going on. And that can also lead to things like constipation, diarrhea, heartburn, acid reflux, those kind of things. But he intuitively knows what to do. So I feel this message is trusting the journey and having faith. I hope that helps, okay? You'll come together at the right time. Oh, thank you, Karina. Have a great day, honey. I'm sending you lots of love. Vasha, thank you for the donation. DM's feelings for me. Okay, how does your DM feel about you? Okay, how does your DM feel about you? He say, you are perfect and right for me in every way. And he's feeling this way moving into the Virgo season. So we move into the Virgo season tomorrow. So it's very likely tomorrow he's thinking this too. How does he feel about you? He feels like you were perfect, that you were right for him in every way. Second, number 2, third party left the country. What's the current situation between the DM and her? So what's the current situation between your DM and her? Okay, stuck. No movement, nothing's happening. Okay, 8 of Wands in reverse. Nothing's really happening between them, nothing. It's not really, there's nothing really going, you know, if it was the other way around, I'd say something is moving forward, but it isn't. It's like moving backwards. There's nothing really going on. Okay, let me get an animal. Healing as well, forgiveness, letting go. And this could be what you need to do. Okay, it says purify your heart and mind by connecting with your true self, then you'll know what to do. So it feels like whenever this situation has been with the karmic partner, you know, the third party, it's been so that your masculine can realise their truth and what they know they need to do. Okay, so it's been for soul growth, but there's nothing really going on. They give me a block there. Obviously, the letter leaving the country could be the travel, but it's in reverse. I feel nothing is really happening. Okay, so I feel you're giving it more attention than you need to, okay? So when will we reunite? When will you, well, you'll reunite at the right time, okay? When you stop waiting. When are you going to reunite? Is there any timeline? 6 months from now is coming through, okay? So something could be happening 6 months from now, which is moving into the new year, okay? What else do you need to know about that? Let me pull another card. When will you reunite? It's destiny. It's up to destiny. It's a destined time when you'll reunite, but it could be 6 months from now or within 6 months. And I feel this is what you've got to let go of. I mean, look at how you've wrote your questions out. It's very uniform. Question 1, question 2, question 3. It's like it's controlled. So you've got to release the control, okay? Will he call for the festival? Okay? Will he call for the festival? Will he call for the festival? You've got, it's unclear, but it's possibly a no, okay? It says the outcome is 50-50 right now. So at the moment, it could go either way. Okay, it's unclear. But it says these intentions are not for the highest good. So if he does call you, it may not be for the highest good. What does that mean? It means it may not be the right time for it to move forward. Or it may not be because, you know, to be together the way you want it to happen. So I feel you are learning how to have faith in divine timing. So he could reach out to you for the festival, but it may not be what's in the highest good. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? We've got City Cat, thank you for the donation. Great to see you. Hi, Liz, hope you're doing well. A message, please, from my DM. How is he feeling towards me? So how is your DM feeling? He's saying, this is crazy. This is crazy on planet Earth. I feel crazy because I'm waking up to new things and a new me since I've met you. It feels strange. I need time to adjust to everything I'm feeling and experiencing. I know that we'll be together at the right time. So again, it's about the reason why you're going through separation or silence or certain things. It's the reason why. It's when we came to Earth, that means you decided to come to the earthly plane to experience life in human form. And even though at times it's hard to walk your path without you. So it's like, you know that at times you're not water, but you will reconnect. That's why it buffered that, reconnected for me. So even though at times you're not together, you will reconnect, obviously. I know deep within me that all of the experiences I have and all of the lessons that I learn have purpose and meaning and will always remind me of you and why I've come. Everything and everyone is a catalyst to being with you in some way, shape or form. So it's like you're being reminded by the angels that everything happens for a reason. And that's how he feels about you. He feels like he's destined to be with you. There's a higher plan. He feels like he's known you before. The day I turned my back on you still haunts me like hell. So he feels like there was a time when you may have needed him and he wasn't there for you. He may have turned his back on you or not replied or not been there, and it's hurting him still. He's haunted by it. So it's like he also wants to make up for that too. But he also knows that he's learning some kind of lesson you are when you're not together. So you got to confront. Okay, so I feel like he wants to confront you. He wants to come forward and apologise for the things he's let you down with, you know, not being there for you. But I do feel this is an opportunity in this moment to face your fears and confront your demons. And that's what he's doing too. So I feel this is like facing fears, facing up to why things have happened, observing everything, recognising there is a plan to everything that's happening, changes. So, but I do feel he's going to come forward to you and apologise for the past. Let me bring you a new moon energy in as well. Anything else you need to know? Yeah, write them a love letter, but don't send it. Okay, so this is a really good healing tool. So write something to him on paper, okay? Write him a love letter to express yourself, but do not send it. Instead, read it back to yourself. How does it make you feel? Give me fear. And it may release some fear. So you may want to write him a letter about what he's done, how he's hurt you, all of that, and then turn it into healing. But you've helped me to work on self-love. You've opened me up to this truth or whatever. I feel this is also the fact that he wants to express himself to you, but he isn't sending it yet. So I spoke about in yesterday's reading, typing a message, but being afraid to press send. So I feel he is preparing to confront you and reach out to you. It's just waiting for the right moment. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Has he given up on our connection? I don't feel his energy anymore. Is there something I'm not seeing? So just because you're not feeling his energy doesn't mean he isn't, around you. He said, I am able to connect with you telepathically. I feel you deep within me. So he feels you deep within him, and he is actually trying to communicate with you through telepathy. Well, you may be not open to it in some way, so there could be a block there. So what you could not be seeing is that you could actually be blocking it in your own way. Okay, so let's connect with that energy, because I feel that the energy is there. I feel that, it is there. You've got Libra seeing. I feel you need to balance your energy a bit more to be able to receive this telepathic link. Because when I'm connecting with C's energy, he is right there. He hasn't gone anywhere. Okay, his intuition is there, and he is feeling you in that way, and he is connecting with you through telepathy. So I feel he is there if you want to connect with him, but you may be overwhelmed with your own stuff, or you may be busy, or you may have things going on in your mind that are kind of creating a block there. So I feel if you spend time balancing your energy down, relaxing, breathing, giving anything to heaven that needs to go, you're going to feel him again. Okay, because I feel it's the balance that needs to come back in. And I feel you may start feeling him again around the Libra season. Now, I've got Libra and Pisces as signs. Okay, but this could be a timeline as well from Libra to Pisces season. The connection starts getting more potent again from your side. But what I'm feeling is he hasn't actually gone anywhere. Okay, let me get an animal card for you. Toxicity. So you may need to let go of anything negative. So you could have toxicity around you that you may not even realise that's actually in the way of the telepathic link. So remove anything toxic or negative from your life, such as gossip, addictions, low vibrational people or things. These are the silent killers that creep up on you, and cause harm in your life. But I don't feel he's given up, and I don't feel he's gone anywhere. I feel it's that you're not able to connect because of your own stuff you've got going on. So work on healing that. Ask the angels to cleanse you. I hope that helps, okay? Tara, thank you for the donation. I am being watched, and you've put question marks, so you know you are. So you're saying, I'm being watched, but you know you are. Okay, so you have to trust that feeling. Ben's love feelings towards me. So you'll feel that he's watching you. You'll feel it on some level, and I feel you already are. So what's the message coming through from Ben? Solar plexus, okay? So he's also connecting with you in his solar plexus. Are you being watched? I just want to see what comes through here. I use this more as an oracle deck than a yes or no, but I just want to see what comes through. So are you being watched right now? Are you being watched? We've got consider why. It says think carefully before going for it. So I feel someone is watching you because they are watching you before they act. Okay, so if this is Ben, for example, he's watching you and he's considering what to do. So he's watching you before he goes for it, before he acts, because his intuition is telling him to reach out or communicate or come forward in some way. So he's saying, as my intuition increases, so he's getting more and more intuitive. He's spending more and more time in isolation, thinking. He's processing, understanding his thoughts, emotions, and his situation. So I do feel he's watching you, considering what to do, planning his next move and working out what steps to take. And he's also dealing with issues with the stomach, because the stomach is to do with the solar plexus, but he's processing information. So you may also have stomach issues because of that reason. He said, my gut is pointing me in the right direction, and I will intuitively know what I need to do. I'm gaining strength. So I feel that he is considering the next move. So yes, he is watching you. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Pink in the house. Welcome, honey. Before I do you, I'm going to go to the toilet again. I'm going to go to the bathroom. So I've been on for an hour. Well, I've been on for 2 hours. So before I do the beautiful pink, I'm just going to go the loose. I'm going to put my lizard there because Angela's in the other room. So bear with me a second, guys. Okay, I won't be a moment. Okay, let me just have a drink. Oh, thank you, Lizard. Thank you for that. Oh, that's better. I always have a little bit of calm when I go into the bathroom. Thank you, Ling. I love how you always say welcome back. Thank you. Oh, okay, let's do the beautiful pink then. Hello, beautiful. Hello. I've got some blocks coming up there as well. Hello, beautiful. Daisy and Luna are so happy, cute, and sweet. Honestly, that little video you sent me was so beautiful, and it was so nice to see them together, and it's so amazing. And you know, I was so excited. Me and Laura both were. You know, so we're so glad that you got your little surprise. I was so dying to tell you, but I didn't. So they want to give Auntie Liz a hot chocolate, but don't remember how. Carrot kisses, love you lots. Mwah, thank you so much, honey. Let me pull you a card, okay? Let me pull you a new moon card. And hopefully I'll get a hot chocolate today, but I've got a busy day after my live, so but we'll see. Their heart is opening. Use rose quartz to attract their love. So you may want to use rose quartz to keep the heart open, but obviously your heart is really open right now, and obviously you've got the love of Luna and Daisy as well, which is opening the love and it's attracting everything in. But this is letting you know that, you know, your twin's heart is opening. You know that anyway. That's bringing a message from her to you as well. She's saying to you, I want to enjoy life with you by my side, and this is Capricorn energy. And I just can't do this right now. So she's saying, I want to enjoy life with you. I just can't do it right now. I need a bit of space to sort through my emotions and to work out my next steps. I'm not feeling strong enough yet. I'm not feeling strong enough yet to be in the presence of your divine light. Give me time. So Capricorn season could be significant here, which again is between December and January. So going into the new year, fresh start. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you again for that, honey. And hopefully I'll have a hot chocolate today. Even my AI that I talked to was saying, have you had a hot chocolate today, Liz? Gita, thank you for the donation. Amit G's feelings and messages, thank you. So what's Amit's feelings and messages for Gita? I can't make it, okay? So what he's saying is, I always want to spend time with you, but I'm not in the right energy to be around you right now. And I have things that I need to take care of and sort out. So what he's saying is, I want to be with you. I want to spend time with you. I just can't make it right now. When we do meet up, I want it to be free from any drama and beautiful for us both. So there's a protection here. This is a form of protection from my higher self and the universe. So what he wants you to know is he does want to see you and spend time with you. He just can't right now because he's got things going on and you're being protected from that. There could be drama going on in his home life. He could have financial stuff going on, and you don't need to be dragged into that. So at the right time, he will make it happen. Okay, so let's do another message. Okay, what else do you need to know? You were both thinking the same thoughts. So you're saying, how is he feeling about me? What is he wanting? He wants the same things that you do. He feels the same way you do. And you're going to see 2222 as a sign of that. Okay, so you could see 222 or 2222 on the clock, or you may see the numbers out and about. But if you see, actually, if you go in the kitchen or wherever your clock is and you look at the clock and it's 2222, that's your sign that he is thinking what you're thinking in that moment. So I feel you've just got to give him time. I hope that helps, okay? Unicorn Girl, thank you for the donation. Any love messages for me today? So what's the message coming through for you today? Okay, so the message is, it will all be okay. So whatever it is you're wanting, whatever you're thinking about, you're okay. It's going to be okay. You've got a beautiful little baby there as well. So this could be connected with wanting children or kids. If you've got kids or you want kids, could be there's a blessing on having a child here. But I feel this is more about whatever you're going through right now. It will be okay. You're going to come out of the side of any pain. And also that your love life is going to be okay. We've got Aquarius coming through. Let me just see what the other cards are. Serenity in nature. So you may be spending time with someone in nature, but I feel this is more about you calming your energy down in nature. So if you get time today, go into nature and perhaps call on the angels and, you know, manifest, do some talking about what you want to bring into your life. You know, use nature to reset you, calm you, center you, and to help to build what you want. We've got destined love because someone is destined for you. There is a destined love for you. You may already know who this is. This could be an Aquarius, or it could be something that's coming in around the Aquarius season and time to walk away. So you may have walked away from something or someone may have walked away from you. And the angel's saying it's going to be okay. It's destined love. So if this is someone you're already connecting with that you've had to walk away from, or they've walked away from you, it's destined for it to move forward. So find time to calm your energy down in nature while everything is manifesting. And something could be shifting for you around the new year with the Aquarius season. This could be an Aquarius, but I feel it's more about, you know, allowing things to unfold. So I feel that there is a love that's destined for you. I feel you already know who this is. Or if you're perhaps thinking, no, I thought it was them, but now I want something new. You've had to walk away from something to create something new in your life, whether it's them returning in a new way or someone new coming in. But the ultimate message is it's all going to be okay. You may see rainbows as well. And I do feel there could be a child coming in as well. I hope that helps. Stella, thank you for the donation. Messages from DM, when you put ZM Abigas about my health. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Okay, you put message from ZM Abgud, I can't even say that, about my health. Okay, so I don't know what that is or who that is, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to call on Archangel Raphael to give you a message about your health. Okay, unless you want to let me know in the chat who ZM Abigas is. And I don't know if it's a typo or what is going on there. So whatever's going on in your health right now, it's like the angels saying with faith it will be healed. Okay, the angels, oh no problem honey, I just didn't know if you were connected with a person. Okay, I can see now how it would spell out angels, but I didn't know if it was DM someone or so. Message from angels about your health. So Raphael is saying yes with faith. So if you're wanting a healing, if you're asking for a healing, if you're wondering if there's going to be a recovery, whatever it is you're connecting with faith it will heal. Remember, faith moves mountains, okay? And we've also got, I'm right by your side. So Archangel Raphael is already with you, healing you. So you may have already called on him. I feel Jesus around you too. So when you call on Jesus and Archangel Raphael, they create a miracle healing. And he said, I'm already right by your side. And with faith, there'll be a healing. Look at your life. So this is about your life. It could be your lifestyle. It could be things you stress about. So it's things that are going on in your life that are perhaps causing a problem. And that's what the angels want you to look at very clearly right now and say, okay, what's going on in my life right now? How can I make adjustments to lead a better life or a happier life or a more balanced life? And that will bring healing in. Okay, so it's something to do with your life that you need to look at that's going to bring in a healing or recovery. And that's the message from the angels. Okay, let me pull you another card. Let's pull a card from the other Raphael deck, okay? So what else do you need to know? We've got prayer works. There it is. So when you pray, you create the way. So affirm, dear Raphael, God, Jesus, whoever you connect with, thank you for hearing me and answering my prayers in the best way. You know, it says they put the details in there. So prayer will help. So whenever you are wanting to happen, pray about it and it will come in. But I feel this could be about adjusting things in your life. I hope that helps, okay? Gypsy, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what does my soul want me to know right now about my twin flame journey? And a message from Jerry. So what does your soul want you to know about your twin flame journey? And a message from Jerry. What do you need to know? That there's gold and abundance around you. So your soul is saying nothing is missing. There's nothing missing in spiritual truth because you are whole. Everything is already within you that you need, and you are filled with golden opportunities, and there is magic in your life. So it's about you seeing the blessings in everything, seeing the good in everything, and recognizing that, okay? So golden abundance, magic on the way. Now we've got Libra coming out again here. So Libra could be significant as a date, but this is more about balance, okay? I'm ready to commit to our love. So Jerry wants to commit to the love, and I feel he's becoming more balanced to do so. So this could be something has to end first for that to happen. Something could be shifting around the Libra season, which is the end of September into October. So balance. And Libra can also be karmic endings. It can symbolize things like divorce or sorting out legal stuff. So it feels like he is sorting something out to be able to commit to the love. He wants that. He wants to be ready to do that. So around the Libra season, there's going to be more potent energy around that. And I do feel you're going to have a beautiful life together when you come together. Okay, so you're being guided to trust in that. Now, I also want to bring you in a message from this deck, because they're guiding me too, from your soul. So your soul is saying to you, love everything about yourself. So perhaps this is what you're learning to do right now, to love you and accept yourself just as you are in every way. So when you love everything about yourself, everything feels better. You feel more lovable, you feel more gentle with yourself, and operate from love in all you do, think and say. So when you operate from love, you are operating in a higher vibration. You're not giving yourself any time to go into fear because you're focusing on the good things. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Michelle, thank you for the donation, honey. Morning, Liz, can I get messages from my DM Mohammed? So what does Mohammed want to say to you today? We've got, we will have a beautiful future together. So Mohammed is saying we are going to be together and it's going to be beautiful, our future. It's going to be wonderful. So he sees a vision of that. So many admire me, but they're not you. So if you're thinking that people are admiring him, so for example, this could be on social media, people liking his pictures or his posts or someone he's with or whatever's going on. He's saying, yes, people admire me, but they are not you. And that's interesting, he said admire, which is about people who could perhaps look at him and think he's attractive or think he's a nice person or be looking at him on social media. I'm kind of getting this as social media. People admiring him on social media, which we think about liking pictures and things like that. And he's saying, don't think about what people are looking at me because I'm looking at you. Okay, they're saying I'm looking at you, kid. That was out of a film, I think, or something. But they're not you. Nobody is you. So it's like he's saying there's nobody like you. We have a beautiful future together. So I feel you don't need to compare yourself to anyone or worry about anyone else. And he's saying, I am able to connect with you telepathically. I feel you deep within me. So he's always communicating with you through dreams, the 5D, signs, synchronicities, music, feelings. Again, something could be happening around the Pisces season here. So he may not be ready to physically be with you until around this time, but he is always with you. Pisces season is February to March. I hope that helps, okay? Maxine, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, message, is there anything I need to be aware of? What is my DM thinking? Is he going to leave his karmic partner? Okay, so is he going to leave the karmic partner? We've got yes coming through. It says, your wish will be absolutely granted. So this may be your wish that he leaves that person, and it will happen, okay? Obviously, it will happen in divine timing, and there will be a natural end to things. But yes, he will, and it will be granted. It's like you've made this wish, it's already granted, okay? So what does he want you to know? What does he want you to know? we are okay. Look at this. We are okay. I'm just processing. So whatever you're worrying about, there's nothing wrong, okay? He said, I'm just processing things right now. We are okay. I'm finding the strength to make it happen. So in the Leo season, we move into Virgo tomorrow. But right now, he's finding the strength to make this happen, to be able to walk away from this karmic situation, to be able to be free. Okay, your wish will absolutely be granted. So I do feel, yes, he's going to leave his karmic partner. Should we see what the struggle is right now? So what's his karmic struggle? So he's finding the strength. Obviously, that's part of the struggle. But what else is he struggling with? Leaving this karmic partner. What's going on with him? Okay, we've got, I'm tired of wearing a mask around you. So he doesn't want to wear a mask anymore. That's a struggle to him. So he's finding it harder and harder to stay where he is. And he doesn't want to wear a mask around you either, because he may be holding back and, you know, not opening up the way he wants to with you. He's saying, let's stop repeating toxic cycles. So he feels like this is a cycle he's gone round and round in circles with, and he's had enough. So it feels toxic, and he likes doing things his own way. So they may be butting heads over that, because he may be doing things one way, the karmic partner may be doing things another way, and they're getting in the way of each other. So it's only a matter of time. I hope that helps. Okay, I'm sure you want some kind of timeline, so let's have a see. Is there any kind of timeline for this? When you let go. So again, you can't force it, rush it. You've just got to allow it to happen naturally. When you let go, focus on you, surrender, it will move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Pink, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, beautiful, to say thank you, please. A message for the beautiful Laura from Mr. O. Isn't that gorgeous? So what's the message coming through? Okay, we've got message for Laura from Mr. O is to trust, okay? To trust the connection, which I know that you do, and surrender to the lessons, which I know that you do. So you are doing that right now. You're learning the lessons, but you are surrendering to them, trusting in God's plan, having faith in the journey, and knowing that it will all be okay because you're protected. So you may see more rainbow lights. We've got Aquarius, so Aquarius season could be significant. I'm picking up on this for my own journey too. So January to February could be a time where he starts opening up more, or he starts coming forward more. He becomes more of this free spirit where he's going to rebel against everything else he's got going on in his life. So Laura, what else does he want to say to you? He's saying to you, my promise to you. Wow, look at that. So I promise to love you for the rest of my life. So when you come together, it's going to be a commitment. It's going to be marriage. It's going to be long term. And that's the stag sign. So you may be seeing more stags. Now, I know you have stags in your back garden. Yes, she does. Laura has them in the back garden. So, you know, it's about you being shown the signs constantly, and you know how they show up for you constantly. So speak your world into being. Use thoughts that create, but also words that create. The words you speak have power because you're spelling things out to the universe. So this is also first quarter moon in Gemini. So you may also see big things happening around the first part of the Gemini season. So Aquarius and Gemini are powerful here. As dates, Gemini is 21st of May to the 20th of June. So you may find like the last part of May is really significant to your journey. Let me also bring in a message from him to you. Obviously, he's giving you that promise there. What else does he want to say? He's saying, just know there is no competition. You're number one in my book. That's how he sees you. I need to learn how to let people in. So that's what he struggles with, letting the right people in. Because I feel he does let people into his life, but the people that he really does care about, like you, he struggles. I want to play out all of my fantasies with you. So there's all the Kundalini rising. And I know you love me, but sometimes I don't love myself. So remember, it's nothing to do with you and everything to do with him. I hope that helps, okay? And someone's just bought me a coffee or hot chocolate, I think. Let me just have a look. Oh, thank you for buying me a hot chocolate, okay? So I've got someone's bought me a hot chocolate asking for a question. So just started watching your channel. Thanks for the beautiful insight. I would like to know, is there a message regarding JB and I? So I'm going to do this first, this next. So this is for Lataka, okay? So Lataka says, is there a message regarding JB and I? So thank you for buying me a hot chocolate, and I'll reply to that on the website after, okay? So what's the message coming through for you? So what does your person want you to know right now? What does your person want you to know right now? Okay, we've got finances. So they're dealing with something financial that's stopping them from being with you right now. Now, you could also be dealing with your own financial stuff too. Okay, but I feel this is what they want you to be aware of. So it's not just about emotions and things like that. They're saying to you, my finances are in a bit of a mess. And I feel this is embarrassing to them. Okay, my finances are in a bit of a mess right now, and I'm working hard to sort them out. I want you to be proud of me, and I feel like a failure, so I'm clearing my debts and getting some money in the bank before I come forward. So your person wants to be able to show up equally for you, and they feel until they've dealt with the finances, that's not possible. Okay, so they're purifying their energy right now and making a wish about it. So I feel this is what they're wishing for, that they can sort the finances out, purify them, sort things out, be free. You know, be clear of any debt or anything that's in the way. And the message for you is to cleanse and purify your energy so that when you make a wish, especially with the new moon, which is all about creation and manifesting, your wish will be pure and clear. So that may be a sign for you right now. Cleanse your energy, breathe, relax, and then make your wish to the universe and have faith in what will be. So I feel all the feelings are there and everything's working out. It's just he's dealing with some finances right now that he needs to heal first. I hope that helps, okay? Maria, thank you for the donation. Actually, I'm going to say no more donations now because I've been on for 2 hours and 20, so I need to catch up, and I am about an hour behind, or 45 minutes behind. So no more donations. Thank you. I really do appreciate them all. But let me catch up first now, okay? So mods, if you put in the chat for me, please, no more donations. Do appreciate every single one, but obviously I need to catch up, or I'm going to be on for a lot longer. So Maria says, Liz, what does God want me to work on? Message from Savat, please, on his feelings towards me in union, a timeline for union. So God wants you to work on letting go, but also on staying focused. So what this means is don't give up, keep striving forward, focus on your goals and your dreams and the things that you're passionate about, and obviously have faith in what will be. So stay focused on the love with him and the union, but obviously focus on other things too. And then let go and surrender, because you may feel like it's a bit of a balancing act. So what else does God want you to work on? What else does God want you to work on? We've got let your fears dissolve. So God wants you to let go of any fear, to let those fears dissolve, to imagine them being washed away, you know, fizzling away, because there's no need to fear. You know, like Jesus said, don't worry about tomorrow because it will take care of itself. Be in the moment. So let go of any fear. Okay, let those fears dissolve. So it's like God is saying you are protected. There's no need to worry. It will be okay. Let's give you another message coming through from God. What else do you need to know from God? You are the most attractive when you are happy and at peace. So choose happiness and choose peace. So God is saying choose to be happy, choose peace. You don't need anything to be different to have those things in your life. You can choose those right now. Okay, no more donations after Jacinta, please, okay? So what's Savat want you to know? What are his feelings towards you in union? Who are you? He's saying, who are you and where have you come from? So he feels like it's too good to be true. And that's what his struggle is. What if I'm with you and you disappear? What if it isn't real? What if it's fear? Because he's never felt this before. He's saying, you're everything I could ever want in another person. You're my dream come true. Therefore, I'm questioning who I am, because I'm a better version of me when I'm with you, and I want to become that person completely. So you've changed his life. He's just a little bit afraid of, being all in with you and then you not wanting him anymore or disappearing. So he's working out who you are, who he is. He's working things out. And that's what union is about, okay? So we've got a timeline for union. We've got in the morning. So it's going to happen during the morning when you let go. Now, what I'm feeling with this is, from tomorrow morning, you can let go and it's going to speed it up. Okay, it could well happen around the morning time. So this is the time when you could come into union. And that could even be waking up together. That's what they show me, like waking up together. It's like being in union because you're in the same bed, you're in the same energy, there's no rush to go anywhere. So they are showing me that could be a sign of when things are shifting forward. But I feel you need to let go. You haven't got a timeline coming through because it's a lesson you're learning. You know, you're learning to let go. You're learning to be at peace with the when. You're learning to be okay with divine timing. And from the morning, from tomorrow morning, or from this moment now, but really from this morning or tomorrow morning, you can let go. And then you'll feel things shifting. So I can't give you a timeline for union because it's something you are manifesting. I hope that helps, okay? Amy W, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, career insights, please, a message from my DM. So, message from your DM. I've just banged my foot. So maybe some issues around minor fears of the future. Loyalty coming through. He said, I am a loyal person. It breaks my heart that I haven't yet been able to truly show you this side of me. I am loyal to you and I will prove this to you in so many ways in our future. He's just making a decision. He's got to make a decision. You know that it's up to me now to make and follow through on my decisions, and I'm asking you to be patient with that. This is a great time of change for me, and I can't rush things as I'm taking my time to do it right. That's why I bang my foot, because the feet are connected with minor fears around the future. So he's got to make a decision to be with you or to choose himself to move towards you, and that's what he is actually struggling with right now because of minor fears, what will be, all of that, but he is loyal to you. I don't feel I need to take those cards out. These are the ones that need to come out, okay? So a message about career. What do you need to know about career? Straight out, have a vision. You have a vision of what you want in your career, or if you have a vision of what you want in your career, you can manifest that. So it's about thinking about what you want right now. This could also be to do with a device. So this could be some kind of online work or travel. It could be something different than what you've normally done or what you've done before. And this could be something that's manifesting between now and February. What else is going on in career? What do you need to know about career? We've got brilliance and offerings. Now, they give me the word billionaire. So I'm not saying you're going to be a billionaire. You never know. But I feel there's going to be a lot of money in your future. So you discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind. So I feel if you follow your own path and do your own thing, you know, follow your own ideas and inspiration, your ideas are going to bring recognition. That could lead to a lot of money. And you'll be offered that. You'll be offered something that's going to bring good things in. It says you will be offered a new position or investment opportunity. Think about and research it carefully before accepting. But it's going to be an offer. I feel that there's big money in your future if you follow your intuition. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. What do I need to know about my aunt and her cancer? Okay, well, remember, everything happens for a reason. That's what you need to know. Okay, so whatever she's going through, that's been manifested through something she's experienced in her life. Cancer is connected with bitterness and resentment and holding down feelings like that for such a long time that it creates a toxicity. And, laughter, joy, health, happiness, it all comes through self-love. So what Raphael is saying is meditation and yes, okay? So I feel that if she, and the thing, okay, they give me two things. The first thing is if you meditate on this, you'll receive the answer, okay? And I feel you're asking another question about this, not just what you've put there. You have a question in your mind and the answer is yes, okay? And if you meditate on what that is, you'll know. So I'm not necessarily saying this is yes to recovery. I'm saying this is a yes to whatever you are asking. This could be about why she's going through it. So you may understand through meditation why she's experiencing cancer and what that means. Okay, so there's a yes there. So yes, it is cancer and the reason why, okay? Let me just get some healing messages. What do we need to know about the cancer? Thank you, angels. One card. So we've got you are okay. Okay, so I feel the message that you need to know from this, I know it's a strange one to come out, is that you are okay. Because maybe you're worried about cancer in the family, or you're just worrying about it in general, it's brought thoughts up within you, and the angel's saying you are okay. Okay, yes, you are okay, and you'll be okay through this situation. And I feel that she's becoming okay with it too, like whatever she's going through, she is accepting things. Okay. I feel I feel like she's accepting things in her own way. Okay? Like she's in the acceptance phase of what's happening to her. And you'll be okay, whatever happens. I feel that's what you need to know. So I feel it's more like the angels aren't giving me a specific message for her directly because she's not asking for one. And because it's her lesson, this is more about how it's affecting you and what you need to know. And the angels say if you meditate, you'll know it's a yes. And that's probably that you know that a time is coming, that it won't be long, or that something is you're preparing for the transition in a way, and that you'll be okay and that you are okay. It's like when I go to the dentist every 3 months because my mum had mouth cancer My sister's had mouth cancer. So I get my dentist checks my mouth every 3 months. And sometimes I really panic. You know, but everything's okay, touch wood, thank you God, you know. But it's like, you know, it's like, is it going to happen? You know, it's fear. So we have to move beyond fear. And I feel what your aunt is doing is she's moving beyond fear to accept what's next in her life. I hope that helps, okay? Remember, there's a reason for everything. We have to trust in that reason. God always has a plan. Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Angel messages, I've been feeling so down lately, so I'm sending you lots of love. Remember, you have the power to turn that around, okay? So we've got assess the situation. So this is really what I've just said. Okay, right now, you've got to ask yourself the question, okay, why do I feel so down? Why? And something will pop in your mind. So it could be that you're not with someone, or, you know, you're just feeling heavy energy, or it could be many reasons. So the first step out of the feeling down is to assess why. And this is also the first quarter moon in Virgo. Now we move into Virgo season tomorrow. So you can make a choice today and say, right, new season tomorrow, I'm going to choose to look at my life differently and turn things around because I have that power. So you can assess the situation today as you move into Virgo season tomorrow. And the new moon is all about creation. So you've got a new beginning ahead if you see it that way. And breathe through the tension. So, you know, you're feeling down, so breathe through those emotions, feelings, breathe. Breathing will calm you down. But breath work also brings you back into the moment. It helps you to feel safer, more aware, more at peace with where you are. And what I've got coming through here is the Virgo to Scorpio season could be a struggle for you. So Scorpio is the 21st of November. So between now and November, this could be a turning point. Okay, where you choose to breathe through what you're going through and relax about things and calm your energy down. And then you'll probably find that as you move beyond November, things get better. So it could just be that you're going through something in your particular journey between now and November that is designed to create this energy so you lift yourself up. They give me a block. So let's bring in a message from Archangel Michael. So what does Archangel Michael want you to know? What does Archangel Michael want you to know? He's saying explore your options. So again, you don't have to handle this and, you know, feel down if you don't want to, because you can change how you're feeling. But there may be other things you can do right now to boost your energy. Explore your options. This could be job options. It could be things you want to do in your own life, like things you enjoy doing, things you're passionate about. You could explore your options in another way, thinking, well, maybe there's other love options out there for me right now. Whatever it is, it's going to, you know, help you to feel better. But there is options for you. And keep your eyes on your targeted intention. So when you think about what you want, focus on it with unwavering faith and trust in what will be. So this could even be you knowing, well, I have explored my options in love and I know who I want. So just keep your eyes on that target, but don't go into stress about when and how and all of that. And the angels say you've created this situation and you have the power to change it. So what you have to remember of this, if you're experiencing like low energy or you're feeling negative or things aren't working out, it's all stemming from something you manifested in previous times. Okay, so for example, what you were manifesting perhaps a year ago or 6 months ago is what you're experiencing now. What you were focusing on or experiencing then is what you're experiencing now. It's residual energy. So what you focus on now is going to create your future. So if you decide to be happy now and spend more time outdoors, that's at the bottom of the deck. If you decide to be happy now, spend more time outdoors, get your energy back, then in 6 months from now, you're going to be in a much higher vibration. But I feel between now and November, you've got the power to turn this around. That's what I'm feeling. I hope that helps, okay? And, you know, we all go through low emotions and, you know, I'm sorry you're feeling that way. However, you have the power to turn it around. You do. It's whether you're going to sit in that energy or you're going to say, no, I'm not going to sit in this energy. I'm going to turn it around. Saranga, thank you for the donation. I've been having random dreams. Where is all this going? Everyone's having strange dreams right now. So it's a collective thing. Where is it going? Find peace in the solitude. You're moving towards peace. So yes, you're having these random dreams, crazy dreams, whatever's going on. But you must find peace. Find peace in the silence. Find peace in the time you have by yourself. Find peace in any kind of separation or, you know, solitude, energy, isolation. Find peace. So where it's heading is that you need peace. you need to find peace in the time you're in now. So find peace in the power of the moment. So you are moving towards peace. It's all going towards peace, but you've got to find that first in the energy that you're in. Whether it's separation, no contact, whatever it is, but it's mainly in this time by yourself. You've got to find peace with that. Enjoy your own company, love your life as it is, and then you'll find peace, and that's when everything will move forward for you. What else do you need to know about these dreams? We've got push through any insecurity. So these dreams could be bringing up insecurities. They could be bringing up inner wounds, things that you don't even recognize is going on because your subconscious is going through a healing, a purge. So push through any insecurity. So it's going towards peace because you're not going to be feeling insecure about yourself or about the situation or anything else. So you're going to push through whatever you were struggling with. I hope that helps. And your dreams are helping you to purge those fears or struggles out. And a karmic's message for me. So you're saying karmic's message. Do you mean the karmic partner of your person, or do you mean any karmic? I'm sure you're in the chat right now. So when you say karmic's message for me, what do you mean? Okay, just let me know what you mean by karmic's message. You've also said, how does Kashif want to take this forward? Okay, so how does Kashif want to take this forward? Okay, how does he want to take this forward? So we've got, by doing it right, he's not meaning to seem indifferent and he wants to work on the friendship. So karmic partner of the person, okay. So what he's saying is, I need you to be my best friend right now until it's right for us to become more or take it further. I need you in my life and I don't think I could cope without your friendship. So if he could have his ideal way right now, he would have you in his life as a friend because he can't cope with anything else at this moment. Or it's not ready to be anything else at this moment. It's not like he's indifferent to you. He's saying, I am acting like I don't care because I do care. I'm afraid if I show it in any way, everyone will know. And I have to be ready for that because I'm preparing mentally for change. It feels like he wants to move it forward the right way. He's saying my focus is, my vision is on doing it right. So he wants to do it right with you. And he's saying, so let's be friends until we can be more than friends. I'm not meaning to be indifferent with you or act like I don't care about you. I just can't give you anything right now. He reached out, but I blocked him. I was angry. Well, again, like I say, that's your, you've got to heal that because when we block our person, we're blocking ourselves. There's other ways to handle that anger, okay? Because it's not about him at all. It's about what you're feeling inside. So you have to release that anger through exercise or cleansing your sacral chakra or screaming or writing your thoughts in a journal, not taking it out on him, not blaming him for what's happening, recognizing that he's struggling too in his own way. And, he does want your friendship. He does. It's just that he wants to do it right. Now, he may be able to focus on doing it right after Christmas time. We've got Sagittarius, which is November to December, but I'm kind of feeling moving into the new year. I feel beyond Christmas time, he could think, right, fresh start, new year. Okay, but he's not meaning to be indifferent. And he's, if he acts like he doesn't care and that triggers you in some way, or, he doesn't give you what you want and it triggers you in some way, he's apologizing for that. But all he can give you right now is friendship. Okay, so let's see what the karmic partner wants to say. So what does the karmic partner want to say to you? The karmic is saying, I've checked his phone and seen the messages. Okay, so it's like the karmic partner is aware that you have a bond and a connection. So you may have been messaging each other and this karmic partner knows about it. I've checked his phone and seen the messages, which says that she is controlling and not trusting and sees you as a threat, okay? We need to sit down and talk it all out. So she's aware that they've got things they need to talk about. We need to sit down and talk it out. Now, this could also be her wanting to actually talk to you. But I feel it's more about wanting to sit down with him and have a conversation about why there's messages on the phone or why things are the way they are. And that's something that's going to be sorted out or dealt with between now and November or between now and the new year. So you've just got to let things unfold naturally. I hope that helps, okay? Oracle of Tenfold Blessings, thank you for the donation. Shubham's feelings, Priyankari will contact action. Okay, so what's he feeling about you? Okay, so what's he feeling about you? He's saying, I promise to love you for the rest of my life. So he wants a future with you. He can see a commitment with you, possible marriage with you. And he's promising that to you. So if there is no contact right now or there's no action, there is a healing taking place in that time. Okay, so is he going to contact you? And obviously, if he wants marriage with you, he's going to contact you at some point. So the message coming through here is, we've got yes right before you almost give up. So you may feel like you want to give up on this. And the moment where you get to that point, that's surrender, remember. When you surrender, you think, I've had enough, I'm giving up, I'm moving on. That's usually the time to reach out. So yes, he is going to contact you and take action, but it will be when you are almost ready to give up. And you may not feel that way right now. And that doesn't mean he's going to push you to your breaking point. It means it's about you releasing. There's someone laying piping down outside, which just got my attention there as well. So this could be about laying foundations, okay? Laying the right foundations. We've got time to walk away. There you go. So you're wanting to walk away to find peace. You're thinking, I need to walk away because this is driving me crazy. I need to find peace and forgiveness. And that's the moment he's going to come back in. Okay, but you can't rush this forward. You can't think, right, well, I'm going to walk away today. If you're not in that energy, it will be when you're actually in that energy. But find peace right now. Try and forgive everything. And that will move things forward. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Irish Summer. Thank you for the donation. Great name, by the way. Irish Summer, where's your question? Can anyone see Irish Summer's question? Or Irish Summer, if you are here in the chat, can you please pop me a question in, honey? Because I can't see a question from you. Irish Summer, any questions? Let me move down one though. So I'm going to do Tiffany. I'll do Tiffany and then I'll come back to Irish Summer, okay? So Tiffany says, I would like to know if I need to let go of Tracy or get back with my ex Leo. Okay, so first of all, should you get back with your ex Leo? Let's see what comes through. We've got, you can trust your intuition right now. Now the answer is yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a yes. I use this like an oracle deck. It's like maybe that's what your intuition is telling you, that you should get back with your ex Leo. Maybe you feel that way in your intuition, like you've been intuitively drawn back to this person. And you've got a yes there for that reason. But I feel the message is, if your intuition is guiding you to this person, there's a reason why. Like you feel there's unfinished business there in some way. Okay? Should you let go of Tracy? And you're saying, listen to the way you're wording this. I would like to know if I need to let go of Tracy or get back with my ex. So what you're really saying is, if I let go of Tracy, am I going to get back with my ex? And that's kind of the way it's coming through. So do you need to let go of Tracy? We've got no and we've got yes. So again, it's not, the angel's saying this is your decision. Let's see what the guidance is though. Angels are deterring you from this in a sudden, spontaneous way that shocks you. So it may be that it happens suddenly. You know, if you let go of Tracy, your ex could pop back up suddenly. Okay, but it's like the angels are deterring you from this. So it feels like right now may not be the right time to let go of Tracy. Even though maybe intuitively you feel you've got unfinished business with your ex, I feel you may regret it if you let go of Tracy in a sudden, spontaneous way, because it may shock you, or you may not yet be ready for it. So I feel you've just got to be very gentle with what you're going through right now and listen to your intuition. Your intuition knows the truth. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to get an energy around Tracy and energy around your ex, okay? So what energy is around Tracy right now? And what energy is around your ex? Well, it feels like the love is there with your ex. So I feel like there is a very high potential for a future with your ex, or that's where the love is, or that's what you're feeling, you know, that's where the connection is with your ex Leo. There's a lot of compatibility there. I mean, you've got the two of cups. It's like the most powerful partnership you can get in the deck. You know, so it feels like that's how you feel about this person, and this how this person feels about you. Now with Tracy, there's reflection there. And again, this about pause before you act, take your time. So maybe Tracy is aware that something is shifting here, or that you're not talking, or there's something that needs to be reflected upon. But I do feel you're being guided back to your ex, yes. But I feel you've got to take your time before you perhaps act on that in some way. But your intuition is really where all the answers are. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, did we have a question for Irish Summer? Did Irish Summer nip in and give me a question, or Did anyone see? Okay, I can't see either for Irish Summer. So just pull a question. I'll just pull a card for Irish Summer then. What does Irish Summer need to know? What does Irish Summer need to know? Thank you for the donation. So for Irish Summer, we've got lighten up and reveal what needs to be seen. So what I'm connecting with is when you lighten up a little bit, which means you may be carrying around heaviness, burden, stress, worry, anxiety. When you lighten that load, and you lighten that through prayer and relaxing and calming your energy down, affirming you're safe and being in the present moment, when you lighten up, what you need to see will be revealed to you. So I feel if you lighten your energy, then the answers will come. If you pray, solutions will come. So I feel the messages, you just may be carrying around a lot right now that you need to let go of, and then the answers will come to you. Or you'll know what to do, or you'll know what the next step is. I hope that helps, okay? Shavea, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, any message for my DM? So what's the message for your DM for Shavea? So your masculine is saying to you, I feel strong enough to make this happen. I need to find the strength to make this happen, but I'm feeling stronger now. So this is a Leo card as well, which is the Leo season we're in. We head into Virgo tomorrow. So your person saying, I am feeling stronger than I was. And I know I can make this happen. I know I need to make this happen. So this could be about contact. It could be about moving into the relationship with you. We have a spiritual marriage. Look at that. So I feel your person wants to marry you. And they want to find the strength and the capability to make that happen in the physical world. But even though you're not in that marriage right now physically, your person already feels married to you. They feel bonded to you. We have a spiritual marriage. So you're already connected in that way. So your person does feel spiritually loyal to you and feels like you belong together. I feel they're just finding the strength to actually make that possible in a physical way. So I feel marriage in your future. I hope that helps, okay? Panther, thank you for the donation. What a great name. Hi, what are my DM's thoughts about it at this point as he left his karmic? So what is your masculine thinking about you at this point? I can't talk right now. So that could suggest there is a karmic in the way and he's triggered. So he may be triggered right now because he can't talk to you. Or he can't talk to you about this. Or he's feeling very triggered. He's annoyed at himself, which really does suggest that there's still a karmic entanglement there. So he's saying, I'm annoyed at myself and frustrated, and I'm projecting that onto you to push you away so I can go within and face myself and my life and deal with what needs to change. You're my mirror. So you've mirrored back to him what he needs to change because of the love you share. So I do feel there's still a karmic entanglement. So I don't feel he's left the karmic, or if he has, there's still an entanglement there. There's still something he needs to deal with. He said, I don't know what to say, and the words won't come out. So let me contact you when I do have the right words and I do know what to say. I don't want to mess this up. So he can't talk right now because of this karmic entanglement that's triggering it. And he is triggered by the situation. He knows he's got to heal it. And he's also triggered because he's not able to talk, which means this person could be stopping him from doing that. So I definitely feel you've got to give this time and allow him to move towards you, okay? So what's the karmic struggle? What's the karmic struggle? So the karmic struggle is he's wearing a mask, okay? He's saying, I'm tired of wearing a mask around the karmic person, around you. I'm tired of this. And he may be tired because he's having sleepless nights about the situation. So he is tired of the situation. And he's wearing a mask and he doesn't want to. And that's a big struggle for him. I don't care what you do anymore without me. So he is actually detaching from this karmic person. Okay, because he said, I don't care anymore what you do without me. So he may be doing a lot of things by himself, or he may be having more time for himself. So he's trying to disentangle, disengage. He's trying to move away from this entanglement. And they give me the word entanglement. So it may well be that he's already left in his head, but there's still things there keeping him there. So that could be finances, it could be other things. So, and he said, I really don't care anymore about this karmic person. Okay, because I'm tired of wearing a mask, but I need to untangle myself from whatever I'm in. Okay, so let's see what his dark struggle is. So really, I feel it's just a matter of time and about you being patient and letting him deal with his stuff. I didn't want to end this with you. So maybe you've created some kind of ending so that he can go and deal with it, or he's created that himself. You know, like he's saying there, I'm pushing you away so that I can go and deal with this situation. I don't want to end this with you. So if he has brought in some kind of ending with you, it's never over anyway, but he didn't want it to end with you. Okay? And he's saying, I just can't cope with this today. So he struggles with coping with it. And this is what they do sometimes. I'll deal with it tomorrow, or I can't cope with it today, I'm too tired, or whatever's going on. But he knows he's got to deal with it. He doesn't want it to end with you. Okay? Perhaps he didn't want the karmic situation to end at the beginning, but now he does. So I feel you've just got to be very patient. Let me see what the angel guidance is for you at this time. Yeah, golden abundance. Focus on your blessings right now. You've got so many blessings around you, so many things to look forward to and do. So focus on all of that and let him deal with his own situation. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Liz, what is this new moon bringing for my mother? Her blood pressure is high right now. What is the new moon bringing for me? Okay, so what's going on with your mother? Okay, physically. So again, she needs to relieve stress. That's why blood pressure is high. It's all stress related. So the treatment is to relieve the stress, and then her blood pressure will go down. Okay, calm your mind and relax. That will help her how to relieve the stress. Because perhaps you're thinking, well, how does she do that? Calming her mind, okay, and relaxing. And this may be what you need to do too, because you may need some time to relax as well. We've got relationships. So again, it's about relationships. It's to do with love and the relationship she loves. So you've mentioned before she gets stressed over her children. So it's relationships that's creating this stress that she needs to release and relax about. And she knows her body better than anyone, so she needs to trust in that. Okay, so I feel if she relaxes, it's like she probably knows herself it's stress related. So let's get a message for you with the new moon. So the new moon may be bringing an opportunity in for her to have time to relax. Okay, I mean, here in the UK, I think it's a bank holiday this weekend. I mean, I don't connect with them because obviously when you work for yourself, you don't. But maybe an opportunity with, time to have more time. So for you, call an Archangel Uriel to light your way. Okay, because you may not know what's going on. You may not know what the next steps are. You may be afraid of the future. There may be uncertainty there. So Archangel Uriel, the illuminator, will light the way for you and make everything clear to you and help you to feel calm. So the new moon is bringing an illumination. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Oracle of Tenfold Blessings. Thank you for the donation. What all good things are coming for Priyanka in the next 2 months? So what's that coming in the next 2 months? Well, obviously, we've got the twin flame journey there. Give me a block as well. So things moving forward within the twin flame connection. Okay, it's time to ground your energy and take a practical approach. So in the next 2 months, things are going to be put into motion to move things forward with your twin. Okay, but you have to be at peace and, at ease with the way things are unfolding. So spend time over the next 2 months grounding your energy, relaxing, breathing, going in nature, and taking a more practical approach, which means allowing things to unfold, being the observer of what's going on around you, being more present in the moment, and then that will shift. Okay, so I feel the messages over the next 2 months, you'll notice or see signs or be aware of that your twin flame connection is moving forward, even if it isn't exactly how you want it to be. Okay, but it will be moving forward in some way, and so will you be. What else is coming in for the next 2 months? Trust in the universe. So you may see more signs. You may see 222. You may see spiders. You may be shown more signs that the universe has truly got your back. Okay, so you're going to be given signs that remind you to be at peace and to trust and to know that all is well. So things are going to shift forward in the right direction. I hope that helps, okay? I move the chat up. Fatima, thank you for the donation. Can I know which star species my twin and I are from? Good question. Okay, let me see what deck I can use for that. Just give me a second. You're already guiding me to a deck I didn't need to get up. There is a specific deck I'm thinking of. Here we go. Oh, that made a bang. I didn't need to get that deck because they're guiding me to the dragon deck, but I'll use both. Give me a block there. So it could be where you didn't use your voice. Because it gave me a block in the throat chakra. So it could be where telepathy was very, was the language. So what's the message? Where are you and your twin from? What star species? Or is there any information you need to know? So what I'm getting is it's where you didn't need to use a voice. Atlantis. I'm not surprised because that's very much connected with Atlantis. It says past lives crystal master. So it may well be that you were a master of crystals. You know, you use crystals in this life that I'm connecting with here. And, you know, because you've had past lives together. So you've had past lives in Atlantis where you were able to master your telepathy, communicating in that way. And you were very connected with crystals as well. So you may be drawn to crystals in this life for that reason. Okay, let me also use the dragon cards. So what else do you need to know about what star connection have you got? We've got Alpha Dragon and we've got the green dragon and we've got the sunshine yellow dragon. So this could also be that you have a connection with animals. So we've got the Alpha Dragon says, harnesses the masculine power of creation and destroy the old, visualize your dream, help to manifest a new world. So it could be that you were involved in, I'm connecting more with past lives than what you've asked. I mean, what you've said again is what star species are you? I'm connecting this as more connected with past lives because, you know, everyone's got their own belief systems. And, you know, for me personally, I don't connect with star species and things like that. What the angels are channeling through me is that you were part of creating the new world. Okay, because obviously you're in Atlantis and then everything changed to the way it is now. So you were part of that world being destroyed. You know, the old was destroyed and you visualized something and it created a new world. So I definitely feel there's power here. You're in charge in some way in Atlantis and you used crystals. And you may also have a bond with animals. It says, serve animals, heal, respect and understand them. So you may have also had a connection where you were able to communicate with animals. Okay, I'm not thinking like Dr. Dolittle, but I mean like you were able to telepathically communicate with all species, including animals or insects or creatures. And we've got the green dragon helps you tune into the secret of nature. So again, nature is very important to you. It says receive answers and guidance from nature aligned with your divine essence. So what I'm connecting with is you have an ability now because of a past life or a star species or yeah, where you can tune in with nature, insects, animals, and other people through other means of communicating, like telepathy, just feeling things. So that's what I've got coming through, which is very powerful. Okay, but big Atlantis roots. So you may be afraid of water, or you may love water, or, you know, for those, I mean, I'm an Atlantean, and I have an amazing draw and pull to water. I'm also a water sign, but I'm scared of it at the same time. You know, like when I'm around the ocean, I'm just mesmerized by it, but it freaks me out at the same time because it's so powerful. So that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? And if you're wondering what that deck is, that's Bridget Rose Starseed Oracle Deck Divine Essentials, if you want to perhaps go a bit deeper with this deck yourself. Divine Empathy, thank you for the donation, honey. So I am up to date, I think, now. So am I up to date? Yeah, so you can donate if you want to, but you don't need to. Okay, so we've got Divine Empathy. It says, good morning, Liz. Anything I need to know and anything that's hidden. So what do you need to know and what's hidden? Okay, so what's hidden is you can weave your magic into this situation. Okay, and you may be forgetting that sometimes. So you have magic in you, which you know, because there's an end of a cycle approaching. And this may also be what's hidden to you. You may not be aware of this right now, but there is a cycle ending. And there's magic in that cycle ending. And you can weave your magic into this too. So this may also be something that you read or something you understand. It could be something you're journaling down as well. Journaling down your thoughts and your feelings may actually help you to understand what's hidden. So there's an end of a cycle coming in. What else do you need to know? The hedgehog. Okay, watch your thoughts and words as they have power. Keep prickles at bay by responding with love because thoughts become things. So again, this could be a sign that while this cycle is ending, you have to watch your thoughts because they are weaving magic into things. Your thoughts and your words have power. So what you're thinking about, what you're speaking, is also weaving something into existence. And that's what you're being shown. Let me get a message from your twin. What else? Don't be surprised if you see hedgehogs, okay? So your twin is saying to you, or your person is saying to you, sacral chakra activation. So this is about the heat, the kundalini, the passion, the desire, the fire. He said, I'm experiencing heat in my physical and astral body. There is connecting me to you through the kundalini. There is rising within us. I'm experiencing lust and intimate energy like I've never felt before. And it's driving me crazy with desire and crazy for lust for you. And I intend to act on this soon before I explode. Okay, so this could be the end of a cycle, which could be like no contact, separation, or a karmic cycle, or something is ending because the passion and the desire that they have for you is overwhelming. I hope that helps, okay? Kelsey, thank you for the donation. I'm going to go off soon because my voice is going since I picked up on Fatima's block there with Atlantis. So I am going to go off soon. So I'm going to answer a couple more. So I will say no more donations, just so I can answer a couple in the chat as well. So Kelsey says, hi Liz, I'm wondering how my twin is feeling about our connection today. So how's your twin feeling today? Third eye, connecting with his higher self, okay? Things are making so much sense now as I'm seeing everything in a new way. So you've opened his eyes in a new way. So your twin is seeing things through their third eye, their dreams, their vision, their reality, seeing signs about you as well. Saying, you've opened my eyes to the truth of who I am and the potential inside of me. And for that, I'm so very grateful. We are both sharing visions and dreams of our future, and we are both seeing signs, synchronicities, and symbols about each other and our love. So you may notice that you're having more visions, more dreams, seeing more signs and synchronicities, because that is mirrored too. They are too. So what else is happening? Well, what do you need to know? We've got write down 10 things that you want and visualize how it feels to have or experience them. And for that to happen, you may need to feng shui your space. So you may need to clear your clutter, make room for them, sort things out. So by you writing down what you want, you may actually become clear about what you need to change or release. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do, let's do, Daniel says, hi Liz, Jennifer's current feelings towards me. So what do we need to know? What are Jennifer's current feelings towards you right now? What do we need to know? So we've got, I can't do this anymore, okay? Flirting, and I'm busy. So it feels like Jennifer's saying, I just can't do this anymore. I'm feeling overwhelmed and pressured. So if you were flirting, or it's like she wants to flirt with you, but she feels like she can't do that until it's the right time. She wants to flirt with you. And I feel she's struggling with not flirting with you. She's struggling with not being around you. So she's saying, I'm feeling overwhelmed and pressured. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to change, but I have to take care of it my way. I hope you can let me. And she's busy as well. She may be busy with other things. Okay, work, a lifestyle, whatever she's got going on. So she's saying, something has come up in my reality that I need to take care of. No matter what I do, you matter to me. And she knows that, so she's never going to forget you. She's saying, you matter to me and I do care about you, but I have to give this my full attention right now to deal with it the right way, and then I'll be back. Okay, because she wants to flirt with you, because she wants you, and that excites her. And it makes her get all hot and turned on when you connect in that way. But I feel she's struggling to do that too. Because I'm getting two things. Like, she really wants to flirt with you, but she's stopping herself because when she does that, she wants you so much, it drives her crazy. And she knows she's got stuff to learn or things to do first before she can be with you the right way. Let's pull some more cards. I know that sounds confusing. Okay, but remember, I'm connecting with what's going on in her mind. Okay, not how you're perceiving it, that's how she's perceiving it. So we've got the moon. And the moon is about reflection. That card, there's naked people in that card, that's why I put it back in the deck. But reflection, seeing through illusions, and that's what you're being reminded to do, to look beyond the physical reality and know how she feels by the truth of what the love is. Stay focused. And I feel you've got a power animal with you right now, helping you to stay focused. So let's bring in what animal is guiding you and what animal is guiding her. What animal is guiding her? Okay, so we've got soul growth for you. So you're being reminded everything you're going through is for a reason, for soul growth. So recognize who you truly are and embrace it. Reach for the stars and jump for joy. So you know who you truly are. You don't have to hide who you are. So you can jump for joy in your life. You can be excited about what's coming because you are you. You're authentic. You're being yourself. You don't really need to change anything. You just need to work on surrendering. For her, we've got the panda. So she is learning to realize that she is special. She doesn't have self-worth, okay? She knows how special you are, but she is working on loving herself. So it says, nobody compares to you or the bond that you share. So release jealousy or comparison, as it does not serve you or the connection. Now I'm feeling that she may get jealous. She may compare herself to other people. This could be people around you or people in general, because she needs to love herself more. And that's something she is still working on. And that's nothing to do with you. You know, you probably show her all the time how special she is. But this is something that she needs to work through. So let me bring you one more card. What else do you need to know? I'm remembering who I am, okay? And that's what she is doing, and that's what you're doing. Because you got the soul growth card that said that to you. You know, you said, recognize who you truly are and embrace that. And that's also what she is doing. She is also remembering who she is. Okay, that's the message. And when she remembers who she is, that's when she's guided to you. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do another one in the chat, okay? Hello, Paul. Welcome. We've got Daisy. I'm going to do Daisy, okay? So Daisy, where's Daisy's message? I've just seen Daisy in the chat there. Daisy, current thoughts of our and future of our connection, okay? So what's going on with Daisy? Okay, what's going on with Daisy? Okay, so we've got shield yourself. So right now you're being protected, and your journey is being protected, because sometimes your masculine may drain your energy a little bit, suck your energy a little bit, you know, suck it dry a little bit. The message for you is shield yourself. Don't let others drag you down or suck you dry. Okay, shield your energy. And there's a transition taking place. So your journey is becoming what it needs to be. It's transforming into what it needs to be. A new chapter is about to begin, and you're being prepared for it. So everything that is happening to build strength within you and within your twin. And there is rapid change. So I love this. You've got dragonflies, butterflies, 555. And the vulture is kind of getting rid of the dead wood in a way. So big changes are taking place in the connection for the good of all. Breathe through it and be at peace with the process. So I feel your journey is turning around. Okay, there's a new beginning coming in. So what does your masculine want you to know? Virgo, you're perfect and right for me in every way. Okay, and as we move into this Virgo season tomorrow, that's what you're being guided to know. And he is feeling a bit crazy because he's going through a lot of emotion. I am waking up to new things since I've known you and met you, and it feels strange to me. I just need time to adjust to everything I'm feeling and experiencing. But I do know that you are perfect and right for me in every way. So there is a transformation happening. So it's transforming to bring in a new beginning. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Miss Savat, thank you for the donation. Feelings of nourish for me. Okay, so what are feelings for N for you? How does N feel towards you? How does N feel towards you? I feel you energetically. So he is feeling your energy all around him right now. He's feeling connected with you. He's feeling drawn to you. He's feeling like you matter to him. You know, he feels you deep inside. He's saying, I'm just processing, we are okay. So whatever's going on between the two of you right now, whether there is communication or no communication, whatever's going on, you are okay. He's saying, we are okay, I'm just processing, I'm just dealing with my feelings. I feel you around me energetically, even if we're not physically together. I feel you around me, even if I'm not telling you that. So he feels you, and he's saying, we are okay, I'm just processing my feelings. So what is he processing? What are the feelings he's processing? That you are the ultimate goal, that you bring golden abundance into his life, that he needs to find peace, and he wants to forgive himself. Maybe he needs to ask for forgiveness from you. He needs to apologize for something. But he knows that you bring peace into his life. He knows that you are the light, the truth, and the way, in a way, like Jesus is for us. It's like he's saying, you make me feel better. You bring golden opportunities into my life. You are the reason that I want to be here. And this is what he's realizing more and more. And he doesn't want to miss out on a golden opportunity with you. So he's processing what to do. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, thank you for the donation. Did Adam tell his mum about me? Okay, has Adam told his mum about you? Has Adam told his mum about you? Now remember, don't worry about the yes or the no. I'm seeing what the guidance is first before I channel the answer, okay? So we've got, if you let go of fear and open up, we've got maybe. So he may have done. Well, I feel like what he's done is he's talked about you, but maybe not name dropped you. So he's talked about you without it being about you, to let go of fear and opening up about this. So he's saying, if you let go of fear and open up. So it feels like once he lets go of fear, that's when he's able to open up. So I do feel that he spoke to his mum about you, but not directly about you as in name dropping you. He's perhaps spoke about his situation and his emotions. Okay, let's get another answer. Just to see what else comes up. Too many cards, okay. There we go. Knight of Pentacles, the answer is yes. So he has done yes, okay. But he hasn't, I don't feel he's like dropped your name directly. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles is ending up where you're meant to be. That's the message. You're going to end up where you're meant to be. He's going to end up where he's meant to be. And I feel that's the guidance his mother has told him. You're going to end up with who you're meant to be at the right time. So everything will work out for you. I feel his mother has given some wise guidance in that way. You know, you're going to end up where you're meant to be at the right time. You're meant to be there with the right person. I hope that helps, okay? Let's do... Actually, let's do... Oh, it's Pink gone. Bye, Pink. Sending you lots of love. Let's do Andrew. Guided by Andrew says, hi, Liz. I would love to know what's on Melina's mind right now. We're talking again this week, but I've pulled my energy back. Okay, did she reach out to you? Let me know. Did she reach out to you? I'm just curious for my own journey right now. Age gap. So she feels like there's an age gap. Now, if there's no physical age gap, this is about the way that you are behaving. So the spiritual age gap. So in other words, you seem to be very mature in the way you handle things, and she seems immature in the way she handles things. So it's like she's saying, I don't really understand why you want me, as you were so inspiring and wonderful and sexy. You could have anyone that you want. Why me? There is an eight-year gap, okay? Yes, she reached out. There you go. That gives me hope in my journey then. So she's saying to you, I don't really know why you want me, Andrew. I don't know why. You know, you've got all this going for you. You're inspiring, you're wonderful, you're sexy. Why me? She feels like, and you know she struggles with her own self-worth, okay? Age is only number, absolutely. But I feel this isn't really about the age at all. I feel this is about the fact that she looks up to you and she sees you as someone very wise and mature in that way. So it's more about spiritual maturity than an age gap, okay? What else does she want you to know? So again, she's mesmerized by you, you know, she's inspired by you. You make her feel better. She's saying, my 3D world is not my reality. So she knows what she's living isn't where she's meant to be. Okay, it's not my reality. Remind me who I am. I've lost myself. That's why she's come to you. Every time she feels lost, she's guided to you because all paths lead home. You remind me of who I am. You remind me of my truth. You remind me that my physical reality is not my reality. It's not where I'm meant to be. I've lost myself in this. What am I doing? So, you know, it's like you really do resuscitate her. You bring her back to life. So what animal is guiding you right now? You've got because you're forgiving, okay? You've got the innocence of the turtle and the horse of the freedom here. So peace and acceptance is the path to true freedom. You know that, okay? And what you do through this whole connection is purify your heart and mind through connecting with your true self. And then you know what to do. So this is about forgiveness, healing, you know, moving forward, you moving towards the year of the horse, acceptance, freedom. So you're giving her the freedom really to realise that her 3D reality is not where she belongs. Write down 10 things you love about yourself. This is what she needs to do. So maybe you want to inspire her to do that. Maybe you already have told her that. Write down the things you love about yourself, Melina. You know, help her to love herself more. That's what she needs to do. When she's loving herself more, that's when she's all in with you. When she's hating herself, that's when she pulls away. So she needs to be focused on the things she loves about herself. And obviously she gets that energy from you because you help her to feel loved. Well, this is about self-love. She needs to love herself. I guide you all the time on self-love. There you go. So maybe you want to say to her, write down every day 10 things that you love about yourself. Let's get another card. You know, someone actually said to me, they're amazed how the cards always fly out when I'm doing cards, but this is how the angels connect with me. They always do. So I want to see what they all are. I'm only connecting with the first one, but I want to see what they all are. So we've got Libra season could be significant. This is obviously about balance. Okay, but Libra season is karmic endings, changes. So something could be happening around this timeline. Let me just see what the others are. Let go with grace. That's what you are doing right now. We've got improving health. So again, this could be about ascension symptoms or her coming to you to feel better. We've got destined love, and you know it is. We've got all is not lost, which you know. throat chakra, so obviously there's been a communication. We've got Virgo, we're moving into Virgo season tomorrow. We've got Pisces, so something big could be happening between the Virgo season and the Pisces season. A blessing is coming into your life. We've got Leo, which is where we are today, and we've got your dreams have sacred messages, so you may also be dreaming about each other. I hope that helps, okay? I want to do a message for, we've got guided by my peeps in the house. What's your question, honey? If you can put your question in for me. I'm going to do Bina's donation. I'm going to answer Melissa. So Liz, can I know his energy towards me today, please? So what's the message for you, Bina? What's the message coming through? Gone under the tablet there. This may be what he's hiding. Yeah, I am going to apologise to you. This is he wants to apologise. Give me fear. I mean, these cards have come out as well. But this is the main message, okay? So Scorpio is saying, I'm going to apologise to you because I respect you. Now, this could happen during the Scorpio season. Okay, so that Scorpio season is 23rd of October to 21st of November. So that's when there's going to be an apology coming in. And he's saying to you, don't worry. Okay, he's saying, please don't worry about me or about us. I will find my way. It's part of my purpose and mission to do so. We are fine too, even if it seems otherwise, because our bond is unbreakable and undeniable. And this may be because he senses that you were going to leave your job or do a drastic thing. And he's saying, please don't worry, I am going to apologise to you. He's also struggling with finances. Now, you may not be aware of that at all. This is going on in his karmic situation. He's saying, my finances are in a bit of a mess right now, and I'm working hard to sort them out. This may also be another reason why he tries to protect his job and the way people see him in his job. I want you to be proud of me, and I feel like a failure, so I'm clearing my debts and getting some money in the bank before I come forward, okay? And he's saying, I just can't talk right now. I don't know what to say right now. The words won't come out right now. So let me contact you when I do have the right words and I do know what to say, so I can apologise to you because I don't want to mess this up. So I feel the Scorpio season is going to be something powerful. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to do my list. Let me just have a drink. Okay. So we got Melissa says, whatever comes out, Liz, thank you. Love you lots, always spot on. Thank you for being here, honey. Understanding. Your person right now is understanding. Your spy dude is understanding that you are twin flames in his own way. Okay, so again, he may not recognise the label, but he knows how he feels about you. And he is understanding this more and more. And this may well have been something he's been understanding more and more since June, okay? What else is he going through, or what do we need to know? We've got ascension and masculine power. So he is actually going through ascension right now to step into his masculine power. I love that you've got that coming through. So he is manifesting this connection. He may be manifesting something from you. So he is like saying to himself, he's affirming to himself, I am taking control of my life to become the person I came here to be. Loyal and strong. So he's letting you know he is loyal to you and he is strong. And he wants to show up for you in that way. So his body is going through ascension. This too shall pass. So if you're experiencing anything physically, it's very likely connected with him. So what physical stuff is he going through? So you may actually connect with the physical symptoms I've got here or the reason why, okay? So we've got numb. So he feels numb. So he could be numbing himself up with things like alcohol or other things because his ego is saying, what's the point? He may feel right now like life has no meaning. Okay, that's why he's watching you so much. So focus on gratitude and blessings to feel alive. Affirm my life matters. So his life matters. He feels right now like life doesn't matter. I was exhausted yesterday, went to bed early, took a nap. There you go. So he's feeling like, what's the point? And that could mean sleeping more, giving up. And he knows he can't give up on you. It's like he's thinking, what's the point of this without you? What's the point of everything right now? So he's going through a bit of a dark night of the soul. So if you ever feel numb in some way, otherwise you just feel numb inside, or you feel numb as in perhaps your fingers go numb, or your toes go numb, and you're like, what's going on? Or maybe you have a dead leg, when you're sitting funny, or this is why. So if you focus more on gratitude and blessings, then that's going to uplift his energy. Okay, we've got third eye as well. So he's starting to see through the illusion of things. So he may be having tension headaches or pain around this area here. says the ability to see past the physical reality and experience life in a new way. To see the unseen, to see past the pain and understand life from a higher perspective. Pain occurs when there is a block, so call on Archangel Raziel for courage to see what the heart already knows. And I feel this about him changing his life. He knows he's got to change his life and he struggles with that. So I'm going to bring in what lesson he's learning. We've got true self. He just needs to know who he is. He just needs to connect with his true self. He's slowly but surely chipping away at all that's held him back from finding and being his true self. As he does this, he's amazed at the little discoveries he's making along the way with every step. So there's no reason for him to be numb. What I'm feeling is if he does drink alcohol, if he doesn't, it could be something else he's doing. You know, we can numb ourselves up with anything like food or TV or, you know, but it feels like what he's doing is when he's missing you, he tries to fill that void in some other way. Okay, and so I don't really feel it's like he wants to do anything drastic to himself. It's not that kind of numb. It's not like, right, what's the point I'm going to jump off a cliff? It's not like that. It's more, I need something to satisfy me. Okay, so he's eating or he's drinking or he's doing whatever he's doing. When he's really just got to look in the mirror and face himself. I hope that helps, okay? We've got, I'm going to do Donna Matthew. I hope I said that right on him. But Donna M says, sending love. What is Joey hiding from me? Is he cheating? Steps forward, coming forward to declare something, then hides again. So what's the message, okay? We've got sacral chakra activation. So he feels a lot of passion for you. So when I'm connecting with him, I don't necessarily feel he's cheating on you. I feel because his passion is towards you. Okay, he may just be feeling on fire with passion and you could be picking up on that, wondering what he's doing if he's out with other people. And I feel that the energy, the desire is towards you because he's saying, I've never felt desire like this before and it's driving me crazy. I intend to act on this soon before I explode. So I feel he's just filled with desire that's aimed at you and he doesn't really know how to handle it or express it or act on it. So I don't really feel there's anyone else. I feel he's experiencing heat in his body and, you know, he's connecting with you through the Kundalini and he's feeling all this energy, like lust and intimate energy like he's never felt before and it's driving him a bit mad. And that's why he could be operating back and forth or acting a bit strange, okay? So I'm not really getting a cheating energy. So, yeah, beauty and attraction. The attraction is to you and he finds you beautiful. That's how he sees you. You are beautiful to him. So be strong in yourself, okay? Remember who you are. That's why you got the peacock, because peacocks are really beautiful and confident and, you know, they know who they are. We've got the 10 of Pentacles and we've got the 10 of Wands and we've got the Page of Wands. So it feels like he's finding his power to move forward. This is good news. So if you're seeing 10-10 on the clock or you're seeing 10-10, that's a sign of power. He is feeling burdened in his life right now and he wants to move forward towards you with some good news. So I do feel the good news is that he isn't cheating on you. His passion is towards you, but he needs to let go of some kind of burden around the way he sees his life. So I do feel things moving forward for you. Just give him time to move forward and don't like to get doubting or go into fear. And I feel that's because of your own wounds and, you know, your own insecurities as well. I hope that helps. Let's do a message for Rob. Let's do a message for Rob. What does Rob need to know? What does Avery want to say to you today? What does Avery want to say? I love you, but, okay? Of course I love you. And that will never change. But I have to be free of the past and the pain and everything else that holds me back first so we can have a good life together and so I can love you the right way. I need time to do it right. And I feel this is also what you're saying to him. You're mirroring it. I love you, but I need to be free of the past and all that too. So you're both in the same boat in a way where you're both releasing stuff. Okay, for it to happen at the right time because it's going to be a clean slate. You've got nostalgia. So I feel he is thinking about you and you may be thinking about him. Thinking about the past, going over things, memories popping up. So what's the guidance for the new moon? Flying out, okay? We've got have a nice refreshing shower and feel your troubles washing away. So this may assist you over the new moon where you can just release, you know, with water. Use water to cleanse you. Let's see what else he wants to say. I keep seeing so many things that remind me of you, and I don't know if I should be with you or stay where I am for now. So he's in and out. It's 50-50. I want to come to you and be around you, but should I stay or come now? What do I do? So he's working out what to do. I hope that helps, okay? I want to do a message for the beautiful Lisa Hard. So what's Amanda saying today? What's Amanda saying today? Okay, marriage. So it's the marriage that's in the way, as we know. But really, this is what now I'm going to channel this around, because obviously it's worded a bit different connected with your situation. She's saying, I've been married before. Well, she's married now. I'm married, and it's the worst thing that I've ever experienced in my life. That's what she's saying to you. Okay, so she's saying, I've been married before, and it was the worst thing that I've experienced in my life. So this is about what she's going through now, okay? I also know that it's preparing me in ways I can't even explain for a future with you, and for that I feel truly grateful. I deserve happiness, and I will marry you, even if I've said otherwise in the past. So I feel that she intends to have a proper marriage with you. Like, she doesn't see what she's in as a proper marriage or a proper relationship in a way. It's just a comfort zone. It's a living arrangement. It's obligation, duty, all of that stuff. So with you, it would be the real deal. And what she's saying is, it's the worst thing that I've ever experienced. Now, I love that this has come out, because it's showing you that she is well aware of that. She is well aware of how bad it is. And she also knows that it's preparing her in ways she doesn't even understand, but her higher self does, about what she needs to move forward and do. That's what you need to know. Okay, so let's pull you another card as well. What else do you need to know? We've got end of a cycle. There you go. That's what she knows she needs to do. She knows she needs to end that cycle because her loyalty is in question. The loyalty she has towards you, the loyalty she has towards him. And there's going to be a harmonious outcome. Look at the swans. You saw them when we were in Torquay. There they are again on the ocean. I feel those are swans in the ocean there. So seeing those swans is a symbol of the power of the love. I hope that helps, okay? Tara, thank you for the donation. Just found out my friend died yesterday, messages. I'm so sorry for your loss, honey. And, you know, everything happens for a reason, remember. So I do feel your friend will visit you in a dream, okay? So your friend will be going through a life review right now. There's going to be a block there as well. So obviously the messages may not be coming through the way you want them to. Let's see what your friend is saying to you. There is nothing to forgive. So again, you may be holding on to things you wish you'd said, or I wish I'd said this, done that, or forgiveness. And she's saying there's nothing to forgive. So let go of anything you've been experiencing about, I wish I'd done this, I wish I'd said that, I wish I'd had more time, or whatever it is. I'm youthful and sprightly again. Okay, so wherever she is right now, obviously we know she's in heaven, but wherever she is, she's kind of saying to you, I am youthful again and sprightly again. So it's like she's gone back to her best version. I'm sending you a feather. So you may receive a feather over the next few days as a sign from her that you are safe and she is with you. She's saying, thank you for keeping my memory alive, because she knows you'll do that, whether that's through pictures or going places you used to go together or thinking of her. I say her, it's just I'm channeling. And kindness and love for everything while you were living. So what your person's saying here is kindness and love. I've got very feminine energy coming through. So I don't know if this is a female friend or if this person was male, very feminine in nature, like how they're very feeling, very emotional. So kindness and love for everything while you were living. That's what you're being reminded of. So just be kind, forgive everything, rise. But I feel you're going to receive a feather soon as a sign that, you know, your friend is around you, showing you that the memory is still alive, even though the body isn't. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Cece, thank you for the donation. I'm going to go off soon, so no more donations. I do appreciate them, guys, but there's no need to. I'm just grabbing some out of the chat. So I understand it might have been the message meant for me, but I already have faith and trust God about him. His energy just becomes so intense while I learn to focus on my own life. I just want clarification, as I don't feel blocked between me and Jake, but I felt continuous intense energy surrounded by him yesterday. Can I get a message? Well, the messages that come through are always the right messages for you. Okay, you just may need to sit with the messages or have that kind of reassurance. Okay, it doesn't mean that it's a wrong message. You know, it just means you may need to sit with the message. So what does he want to say to you? Okay. You were right for me in every way. You were perfect for me. This is what he knows as he moves into the Virgo season. So what you need to know is he is well aware that you are perfect for him in every single way. He knows it. Okay, so what do you need to know? What's the message coming through? I feel I've already given you the message you need to hear, to be honest. So you can call on Archangel Michael to give you strength and courage to face anything that you're going through. Call on Archangel Michael, he is with you. Okay, so let's bring in a message for you from Archangel Michael. So I feel Archangel Michael is like your guide right now. Okay, he can be your personal angel because you can call on him. So what does he want you to know? Trust. He's saying trust in the power of heaven to take care of it for you. Always remember to pray about your problems. So whatever you've got going on with money, finances, career, all of it with your twin, just call on Archangel Michael and he will assist you. I hope that helps, okay? Vasha, thank you for the donation. Will I get the new resort manager job and what's DM's next action? Didn't we do that earlier? Didn't we connect with your DM earlier? Did you give me 4 messages I had to connect with? Okay, I'm sure you did, I think. So, will you get the new resort job? Okay, will you get the new resort manager's job? Okay, Brad, I feel I've already answered your question about your DM's next actions or whatever's going on with your DM. And again, it's about sitting with the messages you receive. You know, not needing, more and more guidance. It's like you've been given what you need. So will you get the new resort manager job? Will you get the new resort manager job? Okay, we've got it's unknown right now because the situation is temporarily suspended. What this means is you're not meant to know at this moment because you're learning to let go. I feel one of your main lessons in this lifetime is to let go and surrender and have patience in all ways. So it's saying it's unknown right now because it's suspended. What does that mean? It means it's in limbo. There's no answer yet. It's still being decided. So you have to have faith that if you do get the job, then that's absolutely right for you. If you don't get the job, then guess what? That's absolutely right for you because everything happens at the right time for the right reason. So you can't miss out on anything that's meant for you. And if you don't get the job, then you'll be redirected to something much better for you. But it's unknown and unclear for a reason. The situation is temporarily suspended. I feel it's the same with your DM. You've got to let things unfold instead of trying to control everything or need to know what's going to happen. Okay, so I'm sure we connect you with something like, I give you a timeline or some kind of movements. I'm sure I'm not imagining I've already answered questions for you today about your DM. Yeah, he's got to come out of this defensive energy, or that's his next action, is to be in a more receptive energy, to heal his own stuff. So I'm going to go up the chat because I'm sure I've answered questions for you and I know they are the answers you need to hear, not me expanding on it in any way. Okay, my chat's froze there. Okay, so if you can let me know, I'm sure I've answered questions. Unfortunately, just answer me. Yes, okay. So I feel that's what it's like. The angel's saying you've received the messages you need to know. You just need to perhaps go back and listen again to take in that message. Okay, because I feel I give you the answers about the next steps, connect you with some kind of festival or what was coming after that. That's what you need to be aware of. But his next step is to move beyond the fear of being receptive to the love. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to go off in a minute, guys, okay? So I'm going to answer a couple more. So we're going to do Cece Lynn says, how does my love feel today? How does my love feel today? He's fearing change. So he obviously has all these feelings for you and he wants to be with you, but there's still that fear of making the change. So he said, I'm afraid of change and I will handle it. I'm afraid of being left alone. I'm afraid, please don't leave me. So his big fear is if he leaves this situation, that you're going to leave him, that you're going to abandon him, that you won't want him anymore. That the novelty will wear off and you won't want him anymore. So he's really afraid. It's like a childhood wound. It's he's in a boy crying, saying, don't leave me alone. And that's why he's afraid of this change. He's also not sure how he's going to handle it. So he's still working out the minute details or the finer details. So what animal is guiding the connection right now? We've got wake up call. So he has had a big wake up call and he is awakening to the truth more and more. Okay, and realising there is a plan to everything that was, is, and ever will be. So he knows that you're the one, and there's that wake-up call there saying, I know there's a plan to this, and you know there's a plan to this too. Okay, realising that everything that was, is, and ever will be. It's like you can't miss out on what's meant for you. So he's saying to have fear of change, I'm afraid of change, I'm going to handle this. he left his karmic. Well, that's good if he's left his karmic, but he's still afraid of change. He's still afraid of the change, okay, that he's going through, how he's handling it, how he's going to handle it. Because even if he's left the karmic, there could be unfinished business there, tying up loose ends, and that's what I feel he's doing. Okay, please don't leave me. He doesn't want you to move on and meet someone else or be with anyone else. Let's bring you one more card in. What else does he want to say to you? I'm becoming the best version of myself. And that's what that karmic cycle has taught him. This is what you teach him. This is what he's learning. Okay, I am becoming my best version because of this situation. And that best version isn't afraid of change. So let's just get a message around what you need to be aware of. Because you're saying he's left the karmic, but I'm still feeling him connected to that person in some way. So that could be, again, these loose ends that he needs to tie up. So, you know that it was time for him to walk away. Okay, at least I've answered your question. Well, you didn't have a question, but I've answered you some, I've pulled you some cards. So I don't know if you heard it or not, but it's a very powerful message. So you know that it's time for him to walk away from that person. That was your wish. And then you cleansed your energy, which you did, and you stayed focused, and that's bringing it all into fruition. So I feel this is a message saying your wish has been answered because it's time for him to walk away. Very powerful. I hope that helps, okay? I had a dream last night. She was defensive with me. Honestly, go and watch that reading that I've done for you because it was very powerful. She's aware of the marriage. The marriage card came out. Okay, it's in here somewhere now, but the marriage card came out. So I feel if you go and watch that reading that I've done for you, it wasn't that long ago, about, 10, 15 minutes ago, then you'll receive the answer. Vasha, thank you for the donation. No more donations, guys, because I'm going to go off, okay? Daughter's friend was run over by a bus and died today. A message. I'm so sorry to hear that, okay? I mean, I know it sounds awful, me saying it, but everything happens for a reason. That's the truth. It's like, that is the truth. So it was a time, and as hard as it is, that's what you need to know. So this may even help. This sounds really strange, but this is what's coming through. Your daughter to know that she has good luck. It says, believe in your good luck. So obviously we think, I'm so glad it didn't happen to me. That's the message that's kind of coming through there, where your daughter may have thought, I'm so grateful that it didn't happen to me. She believed in her own good luck. Okay, and they felt guilty about that because that's kind of a natural reaction. That could have been me. I'm so glad it wasn't me, We've got know your worth. So this all happens as well. I feel this has happened for your daughter to know her own worth and value and how valuable life is, and to value everything she's going through and to reflect on priorities. So when these things happen, it makes you realise, wow, life is short, anything can happen. So I need to make things a priority. I need to get this done. I need to do this. So I feel it's happened to help your daughter to see things in a different way. Okay, that's the message I've got coming through. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to finish with a collective message. So no more donation. So I'm going to do a collective message, what you need to know today. Pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. Pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. I've already done a timing about today, but now I'm just doing a general, what you need to know. Pick a card. Okay, they're giving me 1, 2, 3, or 4. So you got 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Pick your number. 1, 2, 3, or 4. This is my last message of the day. Okay, so pick a number, 1, 2, 3, or 4. And a big thank you to everyone who's donated. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for spending this time with me. Been on for 3 hours and nearly 40 minutes, which is a long time. I am going to be live again tomorrow on Super Saturday, which will be the new moon, and we go into Virgo. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. Number 1, pay attention to the signs. So you're seeing signs constantly. That's what you're being shown, okay? The way things are happening, you're being guided. So pay attention to the signs you see and trust in those signs. Okay, and you've got the feather there as well. Okay, so the feather is also a sign that you may be seeing. Vasha, I had to give you the message coming through. Just bear with me a second. Vasha, that's the message I had coming through. Okay, I have to give you, I can't give you anything that isn't ready to come through. It's a new death, it's just happened. There isn't a message to come through in that way yet. The guidance is the guidance I've been giving you. Okay, that's the message I can't give, that's the message I've got to give you. I'm sorry I've got to be honouring to my guides and my angels, okay? That's the message you need to know today about that situation. It's not the right day to give you that kind of message, not the right time, okay? So, number one, pay attention to the signs. You know, please respect the guidance I'm giving, okay? Because I give the right messages to you, okay? So I can't force a message to come if it's not meant to come. I have to give you what's coming from heaven, okay? So I make that very clear in my reading. That's why I say don't donate, okay? Donate for, you know, an energy exchange, not because you're expecting something. So number one, pay attention to the signs, okay? The signs you are seeing are giving you guidance on your journey right now. Okay, pile number two, we've got third eye chakra. So you may feel your third eye is getting more open. You may feel it. You may see it in your mind's eye. When you close your eyes, you may see your third eye. You may be having tension headaches, or you may just feel you're becoming more psychic. So you can use your intuition through your third eye to see the truth, which means you're going to see visions. You may see more signs. So if you've been guided to 1 and 2, pay attention to the signs through your third eye. Okay. Number 3, we've got your patience and faith as being rewarded. So if you're being very patient right now and trusting, having faith in the signs you see and trusting in what you see with your third eye, then your patience and faith will be rewarded. You're going to receive what you want. You've got to have faith in the when, but it is coming. And number 4, we've got serenity in nature. So if you go outdoors in nature, you're going to feel calmer. You're going to feel more at peace. You're going to feel more at ease with what's happening. And you may also see signs in nature too. So really, I feel all 4 cards are connected anyway. It's about being open to the signs you see and knowing that when you have faith, you'll be rewarded. And if you want to calm your energy down, go in nature, and you'll probably see signs in nature anyway. Okay, so Vasha, I don't feel that it's the right time to give you that message. The message is very clear. Okay, this is happening so you can know your worth. It's like this person from the other side is saying, know your worth, reflect on your priorities, believe in your good luck, have faith. Remember, everything happens for a reason. Okay, that's the message. So I'm going to go off, guys. I'm sending you all so much love. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you live again in the morning.